Jesse Love's going to have to settle for second after 114 laps led.
Going to have to defend a little bit here in the last turn. Silage is there. Oh, he overcooked it. Connor to the inside. Racing it back to the line. Drag race to the finish. For Jesse there, obviously dejected. Problems for Jesse Love.
The Jesse Love finishes 16th after leading 87 laps.
Time is the only thing that's going to make Jesse Love feel better. He put himself in a great position. It just didn't work out for him today.
Well, the two-team has been about as close as you can come to getting a victory this year, but just hasn't happened yet. So how are you guys using these close calls as motivation just to get your team over the hump?
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? O'Reilly. Auto parts. Ow! What's up, everybody? How's everybody fucking doing today? Today we got the O'Reilly race from Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. It's the Miller Tech 250.
With the whole Wheeling team.
Yeah.
So I think, hopefully today we break through, right? That's always the plan. That's what we're here to do. And I've been thinking about it.
Miller Tech Battery 250. It is a 100-lap race around a 2.5-mile racetrack. So if my math is math, then that comes out to 250 miles.
You're building grit, you're building tenacity, and obsession's going to win over time every time.
Stage breakdown for today.
Jesse finished second here last year, Jamie, so certainly going to be...
Stage 1 is 25 laps. Stage 2 is also 25 laps. That'll cut it right down the middle at lap 50. And then the final stage is the final 50 laps. The fuel run is actually 45 to 47 laps, so you might... because you won't have to pit in the first two stages under green. But in the final stage, it'll be really close, because you'll actually be going back to green with like probably 47 laps to go in the stage. We're in the race, so it'll be really close there. But yeah, I do want to give you guys an update, even though I won't be streaming tomorrow. Austin qualified 14th for tomorrow. Love that. Because of there's a threat of rain tomorrow at Pocono, so the start will be moved up to 1 p.m. Green flag is at 1:21. I won't be live tomorrow anyway because I'll be at the race, but I did want to give you guys that update in case if you guys are not social media savvy. The race will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow instead of 3 p.m. So don't fucking sleep in too late. All right.
Felt like a big responsibility, and thankful for Jeb for him to have chosen me, but also it shows how cheap it is that he picked me to do it. So it was a lot of fun, but happy for Jeb and Amanda, and you can tell I look happier than he is because I'm just.
But yeah, today we got some racing from Pocono Raceway.
All right, now Jeb, I want your take on how were his skills.
It's gonna be a good race today. Weather looks beautiful for today, but there is a threat of rain tomorrow. Around 4 p.m. it says. You have to be up early tomorrow anyway. That's good. I mean, I say don't sleep in too late. Most people wouldn't be sleeping in that late, but I slept in until like 2:30 this afternoon. So I literally woke up like an hour ago.
So we've got a tight family now, and
I don't know what that means for the driver appearances, though. I might not. I think I was going to try to really meet Austin Hill tomorrow because he had a signing at the RCR merch hauler. But I don't know if that'll be happening now.
He had to leave because, look, people do believe in him. He had to fly to Michigan. He left.
They have not been updated yet, the times for those appearances.
And was a backup driver.
I saw him on Sunday.
Yeah, so he did a good job. And, me and him both are trying to go to the front today.
All right, well, if you're looking for a wedding officiant...
10 to 10:30 now. Did you see that officially, Jaden, or are you just assuming? I mean, yeah. Common sense would say just move everything up an hour, but... Or up 2 hours, but, you know.
We're standing right now between the 7 and the 88 for good reason. Let's get to our race picks.
What the fuck is that fire suit for Denny? Hold on, I need to see that paint scheme.
I'm gonna go with Justin Allgaier. I think he gets his 5th win of the season, started 4th. Just hard to go wrong on a tough day like today where the track isn't agreeing with everyone. I think Justin gets it done.
You about got taken out by the camera
Watch
right
out,
there.
Teddy. You about got me.
What the fuck is that paint scheme by Denny, dude? That looks
I just like the
horrific. Maybe I need to see it in person, but from this picture, that looks terrible.
I feel like he's gonna go on to win. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that is official?
and I was gonna
Okay, that's good. That's good, Jaden. Thank you.
We usually do pick the
We
same
do,
driver.
Thank you, Jaden.
That's good.
All right, well, we will find out who wins here at Pocono Raceway, who can survive all 3 corners, or is it 6 corners maybe?
Or 9.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A lot.
We'll be right back.
Thank you, Jaden. That's nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Austin Hill tomorrow.
Need some advice?
I'm just thanking him for
We got advice.
taking on this position. Obviously, a very hard circumstances to take over that car. So, I wanted to thank him. Hopefully, not cry right in front of him. You know.
Just one part
But-
that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, we'll be leaving at 5:30 tomorrow. So, when will we get there? I can actually do that. I can see. I can go on to Google Maps, and I can set a departure time tomorrow at 5:30. If I leave tomorrow at 5:30 a.m., I will arrive to the grounds at Pocono Raceway at 8:40 a.m.
Don't say anything because frankly it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Tonight, the Progressive AVP League takes over Miami.
You're getting Austin Dillon's autograph too? Oh, am I? I actually already have an Austin Dillon autograph. I've already met Austin Dillon, but it'd be cool to meet him again. Well, actually, he's not on there. I don't think I am seeing Austin Dillon.
Without industry influence on the next full measure.
There's a bunch of different ones, but that's obviously the one that I'm prioritizing. There's some of them where you have to buy like a fucking purchase. You have to get like a purchase of something to like buy a to like meet a driver, which is kind of dumb in my opinion.
So it's certainly going to care about you. Visit RyanPhelps.com and see why from Rochester to Utica, everyone's buying from Ryan.
One accident can mean multiple cases. Personal injury, workers' comp, and Social Security disability. Hi, I'm Joe Stanley. And using the Stanley
I'm actually going to save that
works
image.
together for all your cases and wins. Coordinating every piece.
I always thought it'd be funny to go up to those merch haulers where the drivers are doing the signings and just act like you have no idea who they are, and then just go up to them and be like, "Yeah, can I get one of those shirts back there?" Just like try to buy something, like act like you don't even know who they are.
I can. You can't
I think that'd be funny.
without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all in. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep.
Yeah, being Suarez would be cool too.
Well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month, or finance and get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance. See your Syracuse area Jeep Grand dealer.
Pocono is tricky, and I know we all get confused if it's 9 turns, if it's 3 turns. None of us really know.
I would say turn 3 is the trickiest at Pocono Raceway, just because it sets you up for that long front straightaway. So if you don't hit it right, it just kills your momentum and your laps, puts you in bad spots. I'd say it's the most critical for sure.
You know, for years it was always, I would say, the tunnel turn, but as it's starting to get some age, I think turn 1 is really the most challenging corner on the track, and it's really where you make all the lap time. Like, you have to get off turn 1, that really long straightaway down the back to the tunnel turn.
I mean, they call it the tricky triangle for a reason. There's not really an easy corner there. I would say that the hardest corner would probably be turn 3, just because it's so flat, there's not a lot of grip, and it's also the most important, so there's the most pressure when you go through that corner.
I will find out on lap 1 when we fire off there. I've never seen the place before in person. I'm really excited to get to Pocono. I think all 3 corners present a unique challenge. I think, at the end of the long front straightaway, you just got to barrel off into turn 1.
Yeah, my win bid for today is William Byron. He starts in 3rd. My guy Sheldon Creed is starting back in 16th.
This weekend, William Byron pilots the
We will be live for the NBA Finals tonight also. And that actually is the priority stream for tonight. So I highly doubt that we'll see any scheduling conflicts with that. pretty sure this race will be over much ahead of time, but if something happens, a car flies into the catch fence and it causes a long time of repairs, the cutoff time for this stream will be 8:10, so I can have time to get ready for the NBA Finals stream. And yeah, NBA Finals Game 5 tonight. Knicks one win away from winning their first NBA title in 53 years.
Chief on the 20 team, Sam McCauley, joked with me yesterday that because of the uniqueness of the layout here, Pocono sometimes is just about being less bad than everybody else. That was before we ever turned a wheel. Then we practiced and qualified this morning and had a lot of people scratching their heads, but not the 20 team. They felt like they had a direction from last year's race to unload better, just less bad than their competitors, and delivered on that with Brandon Jones' first pole of 2026. Now the task moves to getting their first win of 2026, but they certainly put everyone on notice that they may be the ones.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it tonight. Looking forward to both streams today. I always have dreams that, like, my streams just fuck up or something. I don't know. Like, I had a dream that, like last night, I had a dream that, like, I was just slept through the race today, and then, like, just couldn't go live for the NBA Finals tonight. Those are my least favorite dreams. I don't know. I hate them. That's, like, my real nightmare, is, like, fucking up my stream.
It's a privilege to serve those who serve. Now time for our pre-race ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you are able. Remove your hats, and veterans, render a hand salute as the Ligonier Valley High School United States Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome wife of NASCAR Cup Series driver Christopher Bell, Morgan Bell.
That's cool.
Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for the ability to be in attendance here at Pocono Raceway today to enjoy this sport we all love so much. Thank you for all the men, women, and their families who fight for us to have the freedom to be here today. Thank you for the talent you have given to every driver, crew member, and please give them all the strength and courage to compete to their highest abilities today. We ask that you please watch over all the drivers, crew members, officials, and race fans here today and keep them safe. I also pray, Lord, that you continue to keep your comforting hand on Samantha, Brexton, and Lennox and the entire Bush family. And it is in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome electric guitarist Thomas Amoriello, along with ASL signer Taylor Beagle.
That was badass. That was badass. That man was shredding.
Veterans to the therapeutic art of fly fishing, and is a founding partner of Camp Corral. Golden Corral helps send children of wounded, ill, or fallen military members to summer camp each year. Well, it feels good to be back. Drivers going to climb in their cars, get ready for 100 laps around this place. We got the command. It's on the way from Pocono Raceway.
NASCAR Powerball. The chase to 1 million is on.
Finalists, are you ready?
Don't miss your chance to collect cash prizes on your way to an all-new destination where you could take home $1 million.
The winner is contestant number 2.
I can't believe it.
The official lottery game of NASCAR is back for the chase. Powerball. The chase to 1 million starts now.
With SafeLight, you can get that fixed now and pay later.
Fix now, pay later.
SafeLight offers flexible payment options and anywhere mobile service, so you can get it fixed here, or here, and pay later. Go to SafeLight.com today.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
Kohl's has Father's Day gifts we'll be talking about for months. You've been warned. Want brag-worthy gifts?
Oh, the
Find
Daniel
something
Suarez one, you gotta
new
buy a
favorite.
fucking purchase of
Plus, save
$50
across the store
to
at
meet
Kohl's
Daniel
and
Suarez.
Kohls.com.
I don't do any of the ones that you have to buy something to. I think it's stupid.
You're ready when the wind blows. But life keeps going. Bills, carpools, shared calendars that need their own calendar. Suddenly, romance has a meeting reminder. We can't pause time, but we can crack a window. Blue Chew Gold combines 4 powerful ingredients for connection and intimacy. The spark didn't die. It just needed a little air. Blue Chew Gold.
Not feeling the grays but don't want a color? Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing Shampoo. Just shampoo like you do to gradually reduce grays. Now boosted with keratin. Hair looks 2 times thicker to keep you looking your best. Control GX Shampoo.
Look, if you're an executive, this shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars and shirts with sweat stains, so I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular polos to this immediately. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. I got rid of so many problems by upgrading to this. No dry cleaning needed anymore. I'm free from uncomfortable long sleeves, and the collar stays stiff all day.
Get a free Cloud Cotton quarter zone with your order this Father's Day only at collarsandco.com.
At least SafeLight can come to you for free.
They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost. For free mobile service, go to SafeLight.com.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
I think there's something wrong with the Colorado Ritter.
No. 5, 4, 3. And you guys are the best. Thanks, guys.
What was that?
Ready to go racing
Fucking
at
stupid.
Pocono.
Lots on the line. We'll see who's able to capitalize in the state of Pennsylvania.
Ready to go for 100 laps.
It's going to be a fun day. We are set to rock and roll in the Poconos. Good luck. Have fun.
Jacob Mizorowski threw a 104-mile-an-hour pitch. Jesus Christ. That dude's crazy.
So unique. There is nowhere like it.
Ball turning into the outside wall.
Watch the beer up. Be very interested to see how this plays out. Somebody's up in smoke. Spinning in the corner. Complete 360. 3 wide. That's what to do. Wow. Address it on his tires. Get him worked in. I saved it. What a restart.
It's called the Tricky Triangle for a reason.
He's loose. He opens up the inside. Here comes Zillich. Takes the checker. Connor Zillich wins.
It is Chamber of Commerce weather here at Pocono Raceway, one of 8 remaining races before the chase starts. So, for the rest of the regular season, what are the expectations for Brent Cruz in this 19 team? Well, his crew chief, Seth Chopka, told me they've got 2 goals. Win at least 1 race and finish the regular season top 8 in points. Brent currently sits 2 spots out of the chase, minus 15 points to 12. But with how well he's been running, the team has no doubt they'll be a part of the postseason. When they started the season, 30-point days were fine, but the level they've been performing at, sets at 40-point days, Dylan, should be a light lift for the young driver.
Cam Pocono is another brand new racetrack for Corey Day, a place where he had no laps in a stock car until this morning in practice. That hasn't been an issue at the other 6 racetracks on the schedule that he's faced that same challenge. In fact, he's finished in the top 5 in 5 of them and has 2 wins to go with those stats as well. Crew Chief Adam Wall noted that Corey's done a great job to carry his end of the bargain at these new places. Today, though, has been challenging. The good news is the team has great notes to lean on from Chase Elliott driving this car last year. They were regarded that day as the best car in the field, so they'll certainly rely on some of that knowledge to help them today. Teamwork between driver and crew chief will be a big factor today for this group and everybody. Let's go racing at Pocono and get the command to fire engines.
Let's fire them up. Fire them fuckers up. Fire them up, I said. Fucking failure of a racetrack.
He took a different mic. The guy's mic wasn't working.
Jesus
Pocono
fucking Christ.
Raceway, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome the MillerTech Racing family.
Drivers, start your engine!
Idiots.
Pretty good. Well, who's ready to get these cars back on
Well, the
track?
engines are fired. Well, that was messy. Yeah, that was a bit messy.
In the booth, welcoming us back.
You're watching NASCAR on the CW, brought to you by Cobenfy. Find out more at cobenfy.com.
Sometimes it feels like schizophrenia decides who you could be. So it may be time for a different conversation. Ask your doctor about Cobenfy, a twice daily pill for schizophrenia. Cobenfy is the first and only treatment of its kind, and delivered improvement in schizophrenia symptoms overall. Plus, in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take up allergic to Cobenfy. Have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow-angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow-angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you.
Imagine what could be. Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be. Cobenfy.
Why don't we do something exciting like we used to? You're gonna move to the crossing for Maggie? That's what it takes.
You're not even gonna fight for your relationship?
When you love someone, you gotta let them go.
I made a promise to Liam. I can't just walk away from that again.
O'Neal Cruz on the injured list.
We invited passionate soccer fans to push Nissan vehicles to the limit, just like they do with their teams. Further proof that the Nissan lineup is tested and trusted by the toughest. Hurry in to bring home a winning offer at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Now well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get up to $5,750 total savings on select Frontier trims.
Your backyard should feel safe, private, and built to last. That's why Central New York homeowners trust Bratton's Welding and Fabricating for custom fencing done right. From wood and vinyl to aluminum and chain link, Bratton's builds fences that protect your family, boost curb appeal, and stand strong for years to come. Family-owned, veteran-owned, and proudly serving Central New York with quality craftsmanship and honest service. Bratton's Welding and Fabricating. Find us on Facebook, Bratton's Welding and Fabricating. Strong fences, strong values.
At Spectrum, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between speed, reliability, and value. That's why Spectrum fiber-powered internet gives you all three for just $40 a month. No contracts, no commitment. Just great internet at a great price. Spectrum fiber-powered internet delivers the fastest and most reliable internet for everything you do at home. Streaming, gaming, and connecting. Switch today and get Spectrum fiber-powered internet for just $40 a month. Call now or go online.
I can. You can't spell American without it. Get a great deal at the Ram Make This the Summer sales event and say, I can, all summer long in a Ram truck. I can tow what others won't and haul what others can't. I can.
Yeah, a fucking Knicks fan threw an egg at Wemby.
Everything. And with America's best
That was
powertrain
stupid.
warranty, I can back it
No,
up
Knicks fans are
better than
wild.
anybody. Get a great
I
deal at the
don't
Ram
fuck with
Make
them
This the
anymore.
Summer sales event. You can do
I don't fuck with them in
anything
general.
because nothing stops Ram.
Because they're the same people as Yankee fans. A lot of crossover there. No, there is some Mets crossover.
After a weekend off, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series is back. CW Sports welcomes you to Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Only 8 races to go to the chase. You know it's going to be good here today at this very unique 2.5-mile triangle. Great to have you with us on a gorgeous Saturday. Here we are in the broadcast booth with Jamie McMurray. I'm Adam Alexander, and our guest in the middle, Ross Chastain. We're glad you're back.
Glad to be back. If I can't be on the track, Jamie, I guess I'll be up here with y'all. Well, we're excited to have you up here and get your perspective on everything.
I'm glad to know that we're your second choice, right?
That's right,
And
me too.
I totally understand. Let's talk, though, about the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, because you've had a front row seat this year, including that win.
Time for racing in Pocono.
Yeah, let's keep the oil in the race cars, Jamie. We don't need any controversy, and the beautiful blue skies here in Pennsylvania is amazing to see. Quite the opposite on this night when we were able to go to victory lane with a very fast car that was completely destroyed. And actually, I didn't lead the last 2 laps. Jesse Love was so mad he kept pulling up and leading the last 2.
And the scoring monitor kept saying that it was Jesse Love, and we're like, no. We understand that it was, in fact, Ross Chastain out there getting his 3rd career victory. Jamie, we talk about that wild finish in Charlotte. Qualifying today fairly entertaining right here at Pocono.
Yeah, fair to say that turn 1 at Pocono today was like turn 1 in Charlotte when Ross was able to win. We actually thought there might have been oil on the track at one point because multiple cars went around on the same lap. As the qualifying went on, though, what we learned is that track just extremely slick for all these guys. Everyone complained about their cars being on top of the racetrack, and it wasn't just turn 1. We saw it in the tunnel turn. We saw it in turn 3. Listen, they call this the tricky triangle. It's a very difficult racetrack as the surface ages and continues.
But yes, once again,
big challenge.
the breakdown for today's race, it is a 100-lap racer on a 2.5-mile track that comes out to 250 miles from Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
On track, you can still see it, and you'll see drivers up off of that bottom.
Stage breakdown, stage 1 is 25 laps, stage 2 is also 25 laps, so that cuts the race right in half. And then the final 50 laps will be the final stage. You actually might not have to pit at all for fuel during this race because you won't have to pit for fuel in the first 2 stages. But the final stage, it'll be really close. You probably go back green with like 46, 47 laps to go. And that's right on the fuel window.
Highlights for Joe Gibbs Racing. They shared the front row. Brandon Jones, Taylor Gray. Talk us through some of those guys behind him, Ross.
Yeah, look no further back than row 3 where Carson Quaffle.
My one pick for today is William Byron. He starts 3rd. My guy Sheldon Creed starting back at 16th.
Yeah, we got a couple of past Pocono winners on this page. Connor Zilic is going to start 14th, and Austin Hill, the number 21, is going to start 17th.
We were one spot away from saying our next page had a Pocono winner. I'm talking about Jesse Love last year. So
you got driver radios.
To his buddy Connor Zilic, our reigning champ.
Pocono's so big it almost doesn't fit in the chopper cam. Yeah, it is pretty big.
To make up when the green flag goes in the air today.
Yeah, we talked about all those guys having issues in practice. Another one that had an issue is Cole Custer, the only guy that's been able to win here multiple times. He had an issue in practice, wasn't able to make a lap in qualifying. He's going to start all the way back in 36th.
As we anticipate the green flag for the 17th time in 2026, we hear from our pit reporters. Kim Kuhn leads us off. Good afternoon, Kim.
Good afternoon, Double A. Well, Justin Allgaier has the most laps led all time at Pocono with 129, but the driver of the number 7 car is still winless at the Tricky Triangle in this series. So I asked crew chief Andrew Overstreet, why can they be the team to get to victory lane today? And he told me, we have more flexibility than any other team in the field. He said, with a 179-point lead in the chase standings, we've got room to take a chance, flip a stage if we need to. They've got a much bigger playbook today at a place where strategy plays a huge factor. And who can win, Dylan?
It's the start of a historic 2-week stretch for Jeremy Clements. Today, he ties Kenny Wallace for the all-time O'Reilly Auto Parts Series starts record with his 547th, and is scheduled to take over that record all by himself next week at San Diego with start 548. The team has celebrated that with a passing of the torch decal in front of the rear tires. You see that here. That's Jeremy on the right, Kenny on the left, if you couldn't figure that out. But next week's certainly going to be just as special. Jeremy made his first series start at age 18 back in 2003. Has won a couple races.
That long ago?
He and his family-owned team have done well to make it last as long as it has. So congratulations are in order today and a week from now when we get to San Diego for the Clements Group, Carla.
And Taylor Gray able to survive that crazy qualifying round we had earlier today. Couldn't quite beat his teammate for the pole, but he will get the start on the front row for just a second.
If there is a Game 7 in the NBA Finals, I will not be live for the truck race at San Diego. That'll be the first race of any kind that I've missed this year. So Loki, I hope it doesn't go 7, but also I kind of do because Game 7 would be awesome. And I didn't get to stream it last year because I was coming back from Pocono.
Not too far from that front row. Sammy Smith qualified 5th earlier today. Let's get some radio communication presented by Starkey. Scan the QR code now.
All right, hero. 3 choices in life. Give up, give in.
But what did Kyle have in the O'Reilly series? There's got to be close to that.
On the right track. We're all working hard today, so let's make it happen. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Richie. Appreciate everyone's hard work. Great car today. Let's go out and execute. Put everything together.
He had, 367. That's actually not nearly as much as I thought. That's a wild winning percentage. 102 wins in 367 races.
He's like, we just need a little bit of a step to get to being able to win one of these races. They feel like they've been stuck in that 5th to 12th place position.
It's a 27% winning percentage.
15th career pole for Brandon Jones. He takes the outside lane to control the start here. Make a note of that, something that we will discuss throughout the day on restarts, after we wrap stages, and any caution. Where do you want to be, inside, outside lane? Aerial coverage today brought to you by the...
Alrighty, here we go.
Front row, Joe Gibbs Racing.
Green flag is in the air. We are racing from Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
Wow, you see all 3 of those cars in the outside row lined up. Small jobs to go to the inside right here. See how long they stay in line. Both those Joe Gibbs Racing cars on the front row. Oh, the 19 of Cruz got loose, it looked like. You saw he lost a little bit of time right there. Oh, we got one.
Oh, Corey Day around.
Corey Day.
Caution's out. That didn't last long. Oh, that was a hard hit.
And that was Love that hit him coming off the corner. Wow.
And Love had a good car in practice. This a little bit.
That was a big hit for Corey Day.
Here.
Huge crash. A lot of damage.
If you don't have a great qualifying spot, you get in the middle of it. Sometimes hard to avoid something like
absolutely
this.
destroyed.
On a restarter, in this case, the start of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Adam. Driving off into turn 1, everybody's guessing what it's going to be like on these low air pressures.
So Jesse Love got damaged.
Qualifying. It looked like Corey was going to catch it, Jamie, and he had one more tank slap, and it was day over after that. A hard hit into the inside wall.
So many cautions in the first lap of the race this season for the O'Reilly series. 26-second green flag run to start the race.
We saw 3 cars spin out and qualify down there. We didn't even get through turn 1 once. We've already had another one. So let's get through turn 1 and figure out exactly what we have.
Corey Day's obviously done.
These drivers are faced with a big challenge today.
Love's race might be over.
Lost in all of that. Taylor Gray, inside lane, able to jump in front of his teammate, Brandon Jones, and he'll be the control car when we get things going once again.
See Corey Day right there. It's behind. There's multiple cars, 3 wide. Britt Cruz got moved up out of the groove right there. He just chased it for a while. And then once you get up out of the black, it gets extremely slick. And the one thing for me, Ross, it's always hard as a driver here. You don't feel like you're going that fast until you start to get out of control. And then all of a sudden it becomes real. And turn 1 has the most banking of the 3 turns or the 6 turns by some people's standards here at Pocono. So when you do lose your grip, your traction, you are unloading the car the most. It goes from the most amount of
Jesse Love was fastest in practice, qualified outside the top 20. How do you manage that?
Out of that, we see Taylor Gray clear into the lead by Brandon Jones choosing to take the top, and that big hit by Jesse Love in the 2-car, their day probably done as well.
Go on board Jesse Love. Monopoly Go carrying our onboard camera here.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. You see, he's going to know that car got loose, but just comes out of nowhere. You actually heard him get on the brakes and start wheel hopping the back of the car, trying to slow it down so much. But even if he can continue now, knowing the damage, we heard him say something about maybe the water pressure was going down. That's from a hole in the radiator. From his perspective, from this perspective,
yeah, he did hit the truck opening. That's crazy.
Car that you just didn't see until the very last second.
Day comes in third in points, but a big hit here in the race car. And when it comes to those championship standings, here's 17 radio.
Dude, I mean, like, I'm not even full speed and I'm sideways.
Well, we saw it a lot in practice, you know, and it's going to be really frustrating for Corey. He's going to want to go back and be able to relive that. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of guys today.
A couple of weeks ago at Nashville, quiet and clean. Opening turn, opening lap at Pocono, and the caution lights are on. Corey Day, hard hit on the inside wall.
Yeah, the adverse conditions time for tonight is 8:25. That's the cutoff. So if something did happen where that race went that long, they would cross the line. It would be 2 to go. But my cutoff time is 8:10. So, and that's like absolute cutoff.
4 parks, 1 vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. Bring your phone to T-Mobile and they'll give you $400 when you switch. Plus, get T-Mobile's 5-year price guarantee on new experience plans. I guarantee you won't look back. How?
All this backyard grill goodness, burgers, sausage for lunch, so good it makes me pumped for something.
Maybe no water slide this summer?
Why not?
You lost your trunks in front of the neighbors.
I think my trunk sort of lost me.
You want your vehicle to look showroom new, inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with our complete car care system. With over 80,000 5-star reviews and more #1 bestsellers than any other brand, you can trust Cerakote. Buy now.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
At Credit One Bank, we believe anything's possible.
I'm on Mars! It's freezing. I'm gonna go back to the module.
But leading your team to the championship? Unlikely.
Okay, that's my personal space.
Landing a checkmate against the supercomputer?
I won?
You can try.
I won!
The award goes to Greg.
Some things are out of reach.
No one's gonna believe this. I got this.
But a card with access to exceptional benefits isn't one of them. Welcome to the Credit One Bank American Express Suite. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
That's right, Mom and Dad. My new boyfriend rides a motorcycle.
Oh, it's just a cruiser for unwinding on the weekends. Protected by America's #1 motorcycle ship.
How responsible.
Very sensible.
And he has a tattoo.
Temporary for my niece. She insisted.
Oh, that's cute. Well, guess what, Mom? I chopped my hair off. Wow, I stand corrected. It's lovely. No, it's not.
Super cute.
Very in right now.
It's my rough and tumble little girl.
They'll tell you who you are.
What you can't do.
Where you don't belong.
But with the right people at your side, you write your own story.
You don't wait for success. You chase it. Sharper, tougher, faster, with every lap.
And when you give everything you got, you don't just win. You inspire what comes next. Next stop for NASCAR on Prime, Pocono. I've been looking forward to this one. Fire this thing up. Here we are, the tricky triangle. Tricky's an understatement. Painting the triangle ain't easy.
We're in the wall hard.
Oh my God. But it's worth it. Junior, ease up. This is the final scene. NASCAR. It's on Prime. Come on.
Stream Pocono
Pocono, Sunday. NASCAR is on Prime. Start your 30-day free trial.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by KFC. It's finger licking good. The Credit One Bank NASCAR American Express card. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Early caution at Pocono for the O'Reilly Auto Parts series, and I would say seeing the yellow flag early has been a thing in 2026 at this level of competition. All the highlights, lowlights you're about to see happening on either lap 1 or lap 2 of the race.
Yeah, it all starts here at Bristol, and watching these races, Adam, it is common. These O'Reilly cars have the least amount of grip compared to the Truck and Cup series, so a flip at a mile and a half, Jamie. What is that?
On lap 1, no surprise, I think, at Talladega to maybe see a wreck, right? But all these other ones at a mile and a half, or at Texas, you see Corey Day right here, similar to what we saw today, just get loose. And then right behind Corey Day on the same lap, these guys got together, I think, a little bit more from them checking up, seeing the 17 go around there. But either way, I mean, it ended a lot of drivers' days really early.
Remember, Adam, these O'Reilly cars, like the Truck series, start the race on the same tires that they qualified on. So any slips, any big loose moments, any big tight slides in the center of the corner or wherever, you're going to have that same memory in that tire, and it's not going to have as much grip as the Cup cars would if, like, we can put on new tires.
You know, one other guy I want to mention in this, we talked about Love, talk about Day. Nick Sanchez making his first start in the 87 car, also got a piece of the action here. Yellow is out. We'll return to the green flag when we continue. You're watching the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series live on CW from Pocono.
There's a car barreling towards me, but all I can think about is how stuck I feel trying to get out of debt.
Should I be wearing a helmet? Everybody else seems to be wearing helmets.
I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
Saving any money feels impossible.
You've been doing great. And
Hi, buddy.
You always have your big financial friend to help you navigate your finances.
My finances are turning around.
Experian, your big financial friend, is always by your side.
With SafeLight, you can get that fixed now and pay later.
Fix now, pay later?
SafeLight offers flexible payment options and anywhere mobile service, so you can get it fixed here, or here, and pay later. Go to safelight.com today.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
Coles has Father's Day gifts he'll be talking about for months. You've been warned.
Want brag-worthy gifts? Find something that'll be his new favorite. Plus, save 20% across the store at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
You fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit. All of your hard work and dedication have brought you to where you are today. Keep moving forward. Talk to your doctor about Breztri, 3 medicines in 1 inhaler. Learn more at Breztri.com.
Not feeling the grays but don't want a color? Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing Shampoo. Just shampoo like you do to gradually reduce grays. Now boosted with keratin. Hair looks 2 times thicker to keep you looking your best. Control GX Shampoo.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we've personally replaced shades that get lost or broken. So far, we've racked up over 300,000 5-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we can have sunglasses that stand up to whatever life throws at us. Order now and get 20% off site-wide at shadyrays.com.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. We should have music. You gotta feel it. I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us.
We know that over 5 million men trust Blue Chew. What makes you wonder how many wingmen stayed behind? How many bartenders?
What's up, Biscuit? How you doing?
Rerouted, or how many U-ups, buzz-me-ins, and group chats silenced? How many pitchers emptied, waffles ironed, and hoodies stolen? How many dogs exiled, rooms banged, and calves cramped? Wait,
You guys watching the fights tonight, tomorrow? Nope.
we'll never get the exact numbers, but we
Absolutely not.
Blue Chew.
Watching the NBA Finals tonight.
Raceway, Corey Day just exiting the medical center. Not the way you wanted your first start here at Pocono to go. What happened?
Yeah, just really free there, turn one. It's always, you know, variable what your car is going to do lap one and of any race, and I just didn't expect that at all. So, yeah, just top lane cleared up, moved up, and as soon as I did and went to load the right rear, it just started coming around on me. So, yeah, I just hate it for my 17 guys. We deserved a lot better than that today, so, yeah, I just hate that it ended the way it did.
I've been there. It happens. It is one of those things that these cars do not make the grip you're expecting. You came out of qualifying, you have all this pre-race anticipation for what it's going to be like, and when you guess wrong, you crash.
Also, first time you've been in really bad air, right where he was at. First time in practice, you aren't really.
All right, here we go. Let's try this again.
Control car.
Back green.
That's how he got the lead, but you know, we'll see how it plays out here.
Hey, look, Allgaier did not get a good restart on the outside. Jones is waiting for that push. But you see Quabble's able to get to the 54. I think it's actually going to work out for Taylor. Maybe he knew something we didn't.
Taylor Gray jumps the lead. Quapple coming with him. Mayer got it wound up in the inside lane. Make a mental note of all of this as we start seeing guys move up and back depending on where they restarted in regard to lane choice.
Yeah, Mayer had a run on the exit of that corner, used up, went up, got a little bit of a draft off Brandon Jones. He'll now be in the preferred position. Jones has to give him a little room on the outside. Really rough through the middle of this tunnel turn.
Through turn two, the tunnel turn.
Oh, he didn't complete it though.
The short chute here to turn three. And back down that long straightaway where everybody will cross the start-finish line and we will work lap 8 here at Pocono. And as we do that...
Lap 8. Oh, trouble! Oh, man.
Straight.
Second caution of the day.
Right
this one for Ryan Sieg in the 39, who came in just below the chase cutoff line. 15th in points, 15 out, and this is going to be a huge price to pay for a driver that finished top 5 here a year ago.
That trend that we saw in practice is just continuing. These guys just looks like the cars are just up on top of the track, not generating the grip that they're acclimated to or what they're used to. Just getting out from underneath all these guys.
And Nathan Bird sitting here idle against the inside wall, the other driver that got a piece of that accident.
We'll have to get another replay, but it almost could have been 2 different wrecks with the 39 up further down the straightaway after the restart zone, and then I caught one glimpse of the 42 of Nathan Bird spinning around as well.
Here's a little 39 radio, Ryan Sieg.
What's up? Right into the high, 00. Good tell.
Well, it sounds like there was some contact from behind that maybe got Sieg turned into the wall. We'll have to take a look at this replay here and see who's behind him. You see he's on the outside.
Williams walked into the wall first. They check up.
Yeah, when they checked up, Austin Hill was that car behind the white with a green 21. New paint scheme for him this weekend.
Right here with Shelby Creed.
Well, they couldn't help but crash on lap 8. Fucking, of course.
With there.
That was actually behind this, and that's what caused the 42 to wreck. So almost the same issue twice. Just cars checking up for incidents in front, and then the guy that's third back not knowing that. Just product of not being able to see these long straightaways. You're directly behind cars in front of you, and you just cannot see.
Very small contact with Connor Zilic there, last year's winner. Almost gets right hooked, but gets...
Yeah, lap 8 tribute did not get the love it deserved.
I think that started from maybe Swallich pushing the wall, and that caused... Yeah, you see right there, Swallich actually brushed the outside wall, and that's kind of what got him jumping up. And same thing right here. Just, man...
Yeah, it was about a minute and 3-second green flag run right there.
On those corners, and just starts collecting people.
We saw this last year, though, in both the O'Reilly and the Cup race, where you come off that corner, everything's so tight just after a restart.
It's like they're really trying to hit that 8:10 cutoff time.
It's like boom, boom, and it's that hip check off of the outside wall. And, and we see here that Cole Custer is on pit road, cleaning up his damage as well. And Ryan Sieg, not the first time this year, he's been at a track where he's enjoyed success and been involved in a problem early. You hate that for this race team. 2 2 early yellows at Pocono. And one of the drivers thinking about the chase involved in this one, Ryan.
Throttles are buried through the firewall.
He's looking for more.
At O'Reilly Auto Parts, we know the fire of competition is born at the track.
Auto wheelman.
Every lap.
What a move.
Every turn. Every part drives us.
Sheldon Creed wins.
Our professional parts people can offer you the right parts and advice so you're ready for every moment along the way.
What a finish.
Every part matters in competition.
And every part is powered by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Come on, Rev. Cole's mom, how do you keep your cool? 2 words, Carly. Tech gear. Everyone's wearing it.
Also 2 words, red car.
He talks a big game, yet misses so much of it.
I heard that.
Cole's mom won.
Are we gonna get a full like green flag
Are you
lap
one of the
in?
millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T
Get
just
full
raised
speed,
your
maybe?
rates. You have rights. Bring your phone to T-Mobile and they'll give you $400 when you switch. Plus, get T-Mobile's 5-year price guarantee.
Yeah, Taylor Gray has the fastest lap, but it's a 57 and 111 because we haven't actually had a full speed green flag lap yet.
Losing is for losers, so get ready to lose, Marty. Where might one duel to the death these days? Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company.
Jesse Love is off track.
We offer high quality polarized shades for a reasonable
He's not
price.
out of the race, but he's off track.
We replace shades that get lost or broken. So far, we've racked up over 300,000 5-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we can have sunglasses that stand up to whatever light throws at us. Order now and get 20% off site-wide at shadyrays.com.
You know this grill. It's Weber. The grill of get-togethers, Saturdays and summers. You know the sound, the smoke, the taste of that first bite. Food we're talking about long after the plates are cleared. Now it's your turn to get out there, to grill that steak, those ribs, those wings, charcoal, griddle, gas, or pellet. However you fire it up, we're with you every step of the way. Weber, grilling begins here. You get Father's Day savings on Spirit and Genesis now at Weber.com or wherever Weber is sold.
There's news. And there's good news. Like thousands of patients receiving free, life-changing surgeries. From volunteer doctors and nurses on hospital ships. All made possible by kindness. We love good news.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The road to greatness is long. But greatness isn't just forged from within. It has to be proven on the greatest stage of all.
The hype is real! This is the moment we have all been waiting for.
15 to go here in stage 1. Back here at the medical center, though, rewinding back to the first caution of this race here with Jesse Love. Obviously, you were involved in that incident with Corey Day. What happened from your perspective?
I watched the replay. I saw that Corey spun out, and from my vantage point, like in the driver's seat, I obviously was not 3 wide yet, but I had 2 guys kind of, I guess, blocking my view to Corey. I didn't see him until obviously I probably had no return, but just frustrating. Obviously, thought our Wheeling Camaro was going to be pretty good today. Practice went well, and then learned some stuff after qualifying. So only got 1 lap to field out, but I was happy with that 1 corner. Wish we got to have a couple more.
I hate that for Jesse Love. And you were pointing out, Jamie, you look at the standings now. He comes in 179 behind, now minus 225 from Allgaier.
Let's take a look right here. I talked about Sam Mayer getting to the inside of Brandon Jones, and this is something that happens a lot at a place like here at Michigan. You go to make that pass, and you don't complete it, so instead of coming out in 3rd right here, Mayer's actually going to have Allgaier's going to fill the hole on the outside. Then as they get down to turn 3, watch William Byron right here behind. Going to happen to him again and have all that momentum on the outside. I think the caution actually saved Mayer right here, because down the front stretch, I can assure you that the 8 was going to split him as well.
I love that 2-for-1 here. You know, where you get in the wake and then you get it wound up by 2 guys.
All right, here we go.
Once again,
Pace car's off.
takes the inside lane.
Let's do this. Green flag's back in the air.
On the last restart, Carson Quapple.
I gotta think that outside row, if they both get a good push down into turn 1, would prevail with just the momentum. Loose as all these cars have been. Oh, Jones is gonna make it 3 wide on his team.
Brandon Jones making it 3 wide.
Jones starts on the pole, trying to get the lead. Thought about 3 wide there for a second. Gray gets away. Now they're doubled up for the 2nd position. Mayer and Sammy Smith going at it behind him.
Sam Mayer looks strong. Jamie's able to make moves around the 7th car, which we've not seen people do. It gets to the outside this time, entering the tunnel turn where he was on the bottom the last time.
Oh, you see Zilich make it 3 wide right there.
Are we gonna switch it back to green or no?
Loose underneath Brett Cruz right there.
I guess
All
not.
These guys did a great job being able to run 3 wide through the tunnel. Alfredo making it, pushing it through.
Yeah, but I mean, Brett Cruz, you got Jeremy Clements there. All levels of experience, trading blows, coming off the corner of Pocono.
That restart did not work well for William Byron. Look at how far Mayer fans out, just trying to break the side draft. Going to clear those guys and get up into 2nd now. Great job, great restart.
Made a full green flag lap.
This has just been a great.
Now we're gonna make a full green flag lap at speed.
His numbers, 2023 when Austin Hill got the victory, the 41 getting it done again today. The one thing they have lacked is being able to execute on a regular basis, that consistency. It's like top 5, outside the top 20. Today, though, they brought their A game, and he's getting it done.
And Zilich kind of forced it in there on his teammate William Byron, and then Byron had nowhere to go. Got into the outside of Brett Cruz.
Kind of. He took that spot to the inside. Brett Cruz, great job. Never been here before and able to, in this O'Reilly car, and able to save that car through the tunnel turn.
Somewhere Dale Jr.'s having issues with this, right? I mean, all of his guys racing together. All guys are there. 88 this weekend. We talked about William Byron. Quapple in the 9. The 8 is Sammy Smith.
And I talked about Byron struggling on that restart. He's recovered nicely, though. Passed 1 car the last 2 laps. You see all those junior motorsports cars grouped together. Oh, Sammy Smith packed a bunch of air right there on Quapple. Got him loose. But now Quapple's going to have that draft down the straightaway. Can he hang on to it here? Ain't going to be in the preferred position when he gets to the tunnel turn.
Look at our bumper. Back position, back part of the top 10. Jeremy Clements and Anthony Alfredo. Great start to the day.
That Sammy Smith pace scheme is interesting.
He was complaining about the balance of the car and the grip level. And his crew chief comes on, he's like, look, our lap times are really good, and they're proving in the race just how good that car is.
Definitely for me, Viking Motorsports, I did not see this coming this year at all.
They made it 2 full green flag laps, y'all.
Trained in the series and in the garage. As we see Jeremy Clements pushing Carson Quapple down into turn 1, one of the Haas factory cars coming out of that shop this year. Great to see what the Clements have been able to do in putting that program together with all their sponsors. Obviously, Jeremy doing it today, tied for the most amount of ever starts here in the series, but doing it with more competition than they've ever seen as their family team.
For 3rd, all guy are out of line, working over Brandon Jones.
No surprise here to see the 7 car maybe not be the best on those restarts, but listen, every week, the longer the run goes, the better the 7 gets. He does such a good job of managing it at the beginning of these runs, and then having the car, having the balance of the car where he needs it to be at the end of a run. Hang on, 3 wide again.
Who's going to give? Sammy Smith says, I'm all good for now. Lost some momentum.
Jeremy Clements passed
Sammy almost
Carson Quapple and Sammy Smith.
You know, missed that corner a little bit. It's allowed Brett Cruz now to get to his inside heading down into turn 1.
I said drive by. Didn't exactly get the pass completed. Cruz is still there. Side by side into 1.
Oh, you'd be so disciplined if you're on the inside right there to not get loose. We've seen so many issues in that corner, but 19 is a nice. It looks like Nate's actually going to cross him over here right now and be in the preferred position. Zilich make it 3 wide.
Zilich is like, where are you going, and where do I fit into the equation? You know, Zilich didn't have a great qualifying effort earlier today, but he's inside of the top 10. As he joins Smith getting back by the 19. And those two are friends, Cruz and Zillage.
Brett made a great decision right there. He had a little bit of a run on Connor, but as we've seen earlier in the race,
Connor missed the bottom. That 19 car, we saw it at Nashville again here, is able to follow. I know he had his headlight out or half the car out, but when Connor missed the bottom, that 19 car Brent Cruz able to close right up and get in the bumper.
That is definitely Zillage that we heard from right there. Really frustrated.
And this is definitely potential caution number 3. Look at him going at it. Austin Hill is there now. We talked about Alfredo. Sheldon Creed has entered the party. He's in the 00.
Well, missing turn 3 not only allowed the 19 to get by, but if you look, the 21 to 96, 00, all those guys were able to clear Connor Zillage down into turn 1.
I feel like we had a slow start, but we're already inside of 10 laps to go in this opening stage, starting to find a little bit of a rhythm here. And we talk about Viking. Here's Parker Retzloff. This has not been a great track for him, but right behind these guys racing for position, that 99. Is Creed able to sneak through? Zillage trying to do the same.
Zillage he's trying to get to the inside, but those are teammates on the outside of Viking Motorsports. Retzloff opts to give his teammate a push. Harrison Burton giving the one a push. I'd be nervous if I was Alfredo with Connor on my inside. The balance of that car has not been good as he gets a ton of room down there in the turn 1.
Zillage went into the top 10. You heard the radio about how frustrated.
No trouble.
Natalie
Decker's smoking.
In the 53.
It's either
that's going to end up being a caution.
The engine has expired in that car.
He's not going to get all the way around.
From Charlotte, I don't like that we're not under caution.
And she's down the middle. She's not going to make it back. She's
Caution.
down the middle of turns 1. There it is. Caution's out.
So caution is out for Natalie Decker.
Comes with now 7 laps to go in this first stage.
I want to go back, guys, to...
That was a 6 minute and 34 second green flag run.
A satellite team of that and working out of that shop. But, man, Jeremy Clements looking good today in this record-tying day.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked so much this year about Jeremy and his quest to become the all-time starts leader and passing Kenny Wallace. He'll do it next Saturday in San Diego. What's been lost in the last couple of months is what you just said, the performance of that race team.
So 7 laps to go on the stage. I think we will be able to go back green for probably 2 or 3 lap shootout.
And maybe today as good as we've seen, running in the 6th spot. Very, very good beginning to the afternoon for this veteran driver from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Get a look at the side of that car with Jeremy passing the torch. One thing I can assure you is that Kenny Wallace did not approve that photo of
Has Jeremy Clements ever ran a cup race? Why is it still not switched to yellow yet?
He looked like someone straight out of Hollywood to me. I don't want to say good or bad for Kenny. I will say, though, I would have taken the photo.
He's never ran a cup race. That's crazy.
It's missing a cup of
coffee. Are we ever going to switch to yellow? Like, geez.
No Kenny without a cup of coffee, and the volume's always too high whenever I click on the video.
With his hair messed up. Right?
What are you watching over there?
Hey, let's think about this. You know, we talk so much about flipping the stage, and, you know, when you flip the stage, you pit now before the stage ends, stay out at the end of the stage, maintain some track position. Some undoubtedly probably run it long.
Hello.
Those stage points, we know how important they are. But this is that, you know, perfect window to be able to pit and then stay out at the end of the stage, because you're going to pit with 6 to go, get a restart with 4 or 5 to go, not a lot of laps on your tires. We'll see what they do here.
Yeah, we've run 18 laps here, and 9 of them have been under caution, so we really haven't had that much racing. Stage 1's almost over.
There we go.
Good decision here.
Right. Well, Allgaier pits, and with that huge points advantage, you can understand. Boppel comes with him, a host of others making pit stops here with 6 to go, stage 1. Dylan?
Here's Carson Quapple in with this 9 car. They can do some things differently just to try to get Carson a win. They really want to get him a win in this race car, so Philip Bell going to try to do something a little bit different than the leaders here. They'll change 4 tires and fuel. Didn't see a chassis adjustment or anything, so maybe happy on the 1, but slow on the left rear, Kim.
And for the 7 of Justin Allgaier, just needs a little bit more grip. Remember, I talked during pre-race crew chief.
What the fuck? Why did you switch back to green, you idiot?
Open, so no surprise them taking advantage of this caution right here to flip the stage.
Yeah, Kim, you gave that report prior to the green flag. And they're
There
in
we
a
go.
perfect spot to do it. Same for Zillage, who's not running for
Oh, someone lost a tire.
See him coming off the pit lane. We'll reset the running order and a restart
Someone lost
for
a
the
tire. That'll be a
short
penalty.
Stage 1 when we come back on CW.
Check engine, ABS.
Dude, stop switching back to green. For fuck's sakes.
Turn left, Tyler.
Take the
Just be
guesswork out
proper.
of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Auto Parts. At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger,
Dude,
and Black.
seriously.
That sounds pretty.
What's your problem?
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief.
Oh my god, dude, come on.
Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full spectrum relief for all bipolar.
Man, NASCAR timing and scoring is fucking up right now.
Related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Okay, fuck you.
Vraylar. Breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Do you want your vehicle to look showroom new inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with a complete part.
Well, we are under caution right now. I know this says that we're green. It's lying. It's lying to you. Don't fucking believe it for a second.
For a basic fix, we use
I beg of you, don't believe him.
That is why Blue Chew Gold was created.
It's the only 4-in-1 built for brain and body.
That actually brings couples closer.
If you want to be ready, then go gold.
When we started the Oakland Roots, we had our work cut out for us. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. Gusto helps us stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Surf Pro, like it never even happened.
Not feeling the grays but don't want a color? Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing Shampoo. Just shampoo like you do to gradually reduce.
Oh my god, stop fucking acting up.
Hair looks 2 times thicker to keep you looking your best. Control GX Shampoo.
Dream big and head to your local lottery retailer to get in the game for tonight's estimated Powerball jackpot of $258 million. That buy a lot of sets of tires right there.
Yeah, this thing's trying to rage bait me.
You buy us some tickets and we'll split the winnings. Yeah, we talk about it every week. You just
Man,
won't
fuck
see
this
that
shit.
we win it. Yeah.
It'd be Adam Hoop. If there's ever anyone who knows the value of a good crew, it's the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's why they want to put the spotlight on the pit crew members that are essential to a race.
They're trying to rage bait me and it's working.
Yeah, let's meet crew chief of the 27, JC Umscheid. He's a newer face to the O'Reilly Auto Parts series, but a familiar face in the racing industry. JC made the move up to the series this year after spending the better part of the last 10
Now
years.
stay like that until we actually go back green, you fucking idiots.
Racing came from his family. His
How hard
family
is it
raced
to...
flat track motorcycles. His dad
I could run this thing better than they did. I could run this thing better than they're running it. Oh.
Championship in 2000. He also raced late models.
While streaming.
Business maintenancing cars. He did that until 2016.
I can do it better
He
drunk.
moved to North Carolina to take a job with Richie Waters. He told
Yeah,
me
it's
when he
basically...
moved, he had
No, it's not Jaden.
crew chief.
Jaden has nothing to do with
Never
this.
dreamed he'd make it to this series, so this is more than he could ever ask for. One of the career highlights, though, you saw that last picture of him celebrating. That was winning the 2024 Snowball Derby with Caden Honeycutt in 2024. He felt like that win really opened up a lot of eyes on what he was capable of and led him to this job with Jordan Anderson Racing.
Great stuff.
All right, no, actually, now we're going back green, so that's real.
Congratulations to Jeb, who got married in the off-season. Kim told that story.
Oh, no, I guess not.
For fuck's sake. Harrison was officiating, so that was really, really neat to take advantage of the off weekend and keep it all in the family.
Yeah, for me, knowing JC from my time at Jordan Anderson.
No, it's not. Jaden made it, but it's all from a link. It's all from a link. It's all based on NASCAR's timing and scoring. Jaden just put it all together. He just got the link and coded it all together. Jaden actually doesn't have any control over this.
That came together for that snowball derby run that year, and he had ran
Jaden made it, but
he said this one's going to be different.
It's all the data comes from NASCAR.
And to watch them celebrate,
so it's NASCAR that's fucking it up.
From afar, I was watching online, but yeah. Then to get over, the first day I walked into Jordan's shop this year. I was like, oh, I know you.
Well, the Snowball Derby, our general audience, they don't know what that is. But if you're in the racing world, it's one of the biggest late model races you can win, period. Guys spend all week down there trying to win it. It's really fun. Big race to win. It's cool for him to be able to
Yeah,
do that.
see, exactly. The NASCAR website's showing it too. So it's all from NASCAR.
Here chasing stage points. Allgaier, the first off the pit lane, was 13th prior to the choose. Ryan Sieg, who was involved in that accident that brought out our second caution of the day, had lost a lap, but he gets the free pass and is back on the lead lap, so that's good for him. And another short run here, they can come down, probably do some more work on that race car if they need to. At the end of the stage, 3 laps to go when we get the green flag.
And Taylor Gray took the inside again. It's hard. I think it's hard for him now not to take that because he's been able to retain the lead the last 2 restarts being down there. But got some new players in the outside. That's Sam Mayer, who looks like has a great car today, and then William Byron behind him in the 88. So we'll see if those 2 guys can get hooked up and what Brandon Jones decides to do. I don't know that was a move to pass his teammate Taylor Gray going into turn 1 or just try to get some clean air on the nose.
All right.
Well, a lot of stage points on the line here, and several.
Follow my lights because this thing's acting fucking dumb.
That came in desperate need of it because they're right around the chase cut line. Pace cars in 3-lap run to finish this opening stage.
Maybe a 3-lap shootout to the end of the stage. Green flag's back in the air.
We saw the hand out the window. Gray encouraging his teammate to give him a shot from behind and help him into turn 1.
Neither lane is connected, though. We see William Byron getting pushed as Jeremy Clements goes to the inside 3 wide of Brandon Jones.
Clements is right there with him.
Look at that race for the lead, though. Mayer is just going to try to hang on that quarter panel and see if he can. Oh, he's going to be able to stay there. He's going to have the momentum now down that backstretch. Can Byron get to him and give him a little bit of a push?
A little bit of a game of chicken. I mean, who gives a tunnel turn that is so tight here at Pocono? Gray inside of Mayer, Byron right behind him. Jones has slid back to 4th.
Yeah, Mayer's not going to give that position up. He's an aggressive driver. Feels like he's in the right position. He's going to race for all he can. If they can just get to the front stretch, he'll be in the preferred position because most likely. Oh, look at that.
Taylor Gray and Sam Mayer racing side by side. And Sam Mayer's going to get the lead there. 2 laps left in the stage.
Super aggressive driver, willing to put it all on the line right there, and did a good job of staying to the outside. It was all about getting through turn 1 and being side by side.
Look at Allgaier, came to pit road, got the 4 tires. He's inside the top 5.
It is, and he's most likely going to catch them. But I just gotta wonder if you're someone like the 88, did they think tires are going to be worth more in this next stage? You know, even though it's only 2 or 3 laps, tires were a big deal in practice.
What about the race leader, Sam Mayer, Kim?
Yeah, I just want to talk about the aggressiveness we saw on that restart from Sam because he told me before the race, he said, look, in years past, you could make passes in the tunnel. Not this time, though, he said, because the balance today for so many drivers is so bad, they have to go kind of a
All right, coming to the final lap of the stage, Taylor Gray coming on the inside. Final lap of the stage. Actually, Taylor Gray led that lap.
One to go, opening stage brought to you by Credit One Bank.
Oh, man.
For the top spot, headed to turn
Side by side here.
The bottom right there in the middle of 3. Gray very disciplined. Oh, Mayer overdrove now the entry to turn 1. It's going to put Taylor Gray in a perfect position.
Did not see that happening.
Oh, trouble. The 18's in the wall. Oh, trouble. More cautions out. Connor Zilish around and William Sawalish. So that's going to end the stage there under caution.
You know, if he doesn't get there, he might not get the stage victory. Now he will, those 10 points, and he came in on the chase bubble. This is really
so that was a 2-minute and 22-second green flag run to end the stage.
actually pitted. Was back there battling with the 18 had pitted as well. Those guys on tires trying to fight and get some of that track position back.
Sawallich, who had been top 5 in the last 3 races, first time in his career.
4 cautions in the first stage, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good damage. It doesn't look like it from the left side, but
Taylor Gray wins stage 1 at Pocono.
Is pushed down.
Good news, bad news for Joe Gibbs Racing. The bad news is William Sawallich has damage. Good news is Taylor Gray wins the stage. His first stage victory of the season and his first here at Pocono.
It's hard to say where we came on right there exactly what happened. Both of those cars extremely high down in turn 1, kind of early in the corner. I think someone got loose, slid up the racetrack. I just don't have a good perspective of that.
Holy shit.
They're like, stay high, stay high, stay high.
This thing's like a fucking...
Stage 1 in the Poconos. 4 cautions in all. Taylor Gray survives and wins, getting the green, white checkered flag.
Delectable squeeze up, delectable squeeze up, deliciously delectable, delectable squeeze up, delectable squeeze up, delectable squeeze up, deliciously delectable, delectable squeeze up, delectable.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Just 15 minutes with an iPhone 17 on them. No trade-in needed.
That's crazy.
Cheese.
Okay, cheese.
Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed. This summer, let flavor reign. Ranch burgers.
That's crazy.
It's bold, zesty, and unforgettable cookout flavor done right. Hidden Valley Ranch, the flavor of America.
This steak is so good, I'd invite it to my barbecue and let it DJ.
Steak is good.
We believe in bringing joy, bringing fun every single day.
This is Banana Boat, baby, let's go!
Next Saturday, the Party Animals take on the Tailgaters live from Nashville, Tennessee. The Party Animals versus the Tailgaters live next Saturday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on the CW.
I feel the need for speed.
A network of 4,000 local journalists each weekday morning from the National News Desk.
Weekday mornings at 6 on CW6. Welcome to the New York dental practice of Dr. Bruce Stewart. We treat every patient as if they were our own family. We specialize in the least invasive surgical techniques for implants and laser periodontal therapy. Improve your smile without metal. Ask us about Sure Smile clear aligners. Our 3D printer allows us to make mouth guards, dentures, and surgical guides for implants right in our office. Get world-class dental care with Dr. Stewart and his staff in Oneida. Call and make an appointment today. And as always, come smile with us.
Knowing there's a solid roof over everything you've built. There's a name for that feeling. With roofing projects, quality materials, experienced installers, and lasting value are essential. But making the right decision all comes down to comfort. Save 15% off your project with no interest until 2030.
Construction work is risky business. One mistake.
Both of our CW channels are CW6. Yeah, that's usually kind of how it goes for like the main like network channels that everybody gets. It's the channels like FS1 that are different for everyone. Like ABC is always channel 9. NBC is always channel 3.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all in. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, well-qualified current Jeep Wrangler or Grand Cherokee 4xe lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport S for $299 a month.
My birthday's on Monday. Unfortunately, I won't be live. There's nothing to stream on my birthday, so I won't be live on my birthday.
Will hit his marks. They were too fast on their pace laps when they were doing pit road.
Sucks. I like being live on my birthday.
Gray said the car was pretty good. Turn 1 was maybe maybe their weakest. He missed the pit box there, overshot it, but Gray said that the turn one was maybe their weakest of the three. He was tight on exit and landing in that corner, Kim.
Sam Mayer, second from the bottom, said not bad at all, just fighting a little bit tight off. They will make a chassis and air pressure adjustment. William Byron, bottom of your screen, an adjustment there. He said, I need more lateral, but please, I don't want to get too tight. 4 fresh tires, Goodyear fuel.
Now we get the race off Progressive. Now we get the race off Progressive pit road. Brandon Jones going to get it done. +3 for him, +1 for Byron. And Taylor Gray -7 in that exchange. So you double up on the negativity here. You lose the track position because you run it long. You lose even more when you slide through your pit box. All guys are going to be the race leader for the restart when we come back.
Need parts fast? O'Reilly Auto Parts is fast. Need them now? We got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. When we started the Oakland routes, we had our work cut out for us. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. Gusto helps us stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the local hardware, folks.
But I believe I challenge ye to a duel. Losing is for losers, so get ready to lose, Martin. No one won duel to the death these days. Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
A United States naval base welcomes NASCAR. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series San Diego. It all starts next Saturday with qualifying at 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific. Then later, racing action at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on the CW.
The winner isn't the fastest, the strongest.
The price of everything these days is sky high, but not here at Guys Automotive. We're under new management, but still backed by a family operation over 90 years. Low credit, no credit, don't sweat it. We've got options to get you approved. Big savings and easy financing.
If we win.
Let's go to Napoli.
What about Fiji?
By private jet.
Or jet ski? Get good at squash.
That was it.
Oh, Sasquatch. Let's find him.
And dedicate our lives to protecting this habitat. Or we could skip a day, sleep right through.
Hey, you want to buy a ticket?
Can you imagine? New York Lottery. Play today.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all in. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month, or finance and get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
Summertime in New York State is the perfect time to get away. To turn moments into your favorite memories. To reconnect and soak up the sun. Or to unplug and unwind together. No matter what you do, it's going to be a summer to remember. You don't want to miss it. New York State, everything you love. Plan your summer escape at iloveny.com.
The price of everything these days is sky high, but not here at Guys Automotive. We're under new management, but still backed by a family operation over 90 years. Low credit, no credit, don't sweat it. We've got options to get you approved. Big savings and easy financing. NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Progressive Insurance. Get in the savings lane today. Visit progressive.com. And by Toyota. Let's go places. Back at Pocono, as we head into the next stage, it's the perfect time to slow things down with Arby's new Slow Smoke Barbecue. While it's all about speed on the track, Arby's is doing barbecue the opposite way. Smoke low, slow, and work the way. The Arby's barbecue sandwich comes loaded with pulled pork or chopped brisket, paired with your choice of sweet or spicy barbecue sauce. Scan the QR code. Arby's, we have the meats. Let's go back to the caution that came out wrapping up the stage.
You see right here, Anthony Alfredo is actually on the bottom of the Sawalich and Connor Zilic. It doesn't look to me like Alfredo does anything wrong. You see he's just right there on the yellow line. You see William looks like maybe gets loose, maybe hits a bump, loses the front end a little bit, and ends up getting into the one. We've got some 18 radio, a little bit of frustration on their end.
Check up here, check up here. All right, you're clear for the one. Caution is out. Can't help himself.
Well, it's really hard for us to understand what happened in the straightaway before that put them in that position. Where it came on for us, it looked to me like the 18 got into the one, but obviously something might have happened a little bit earlier in that lap for them to be frustrated with Connor Zilic.
So Taylor Gray slides through his pit. William Sawalich has problems on track, and equipment interference for Brandon Jones, who had won the race off pit road. Now, he wasn't going to be in the lead, right, because so many guys stayed out that had pitted there at lap 19 prior to the end of the stage, but you get a penalty here, and it just even further compromises
pace car is off.
Position. Short run, stage 2, only 20 laps after everything cycles.
Green flag's back in the air. Stage 2's underway.
That's been the preferred line all day long. However, Mayer did get the lead on the older tires on that last restart. Look at William Byron on the inside. They're 4 wide now heading down into turn 1. He has those fresh tires. He's going to try to capitalize on them as much as he can.
Alfredo's up there, and look at Carson.
Ooh, jeez.
Outside lane. Oh, I thought he was going to get there. Not
Jesus
quite.
Christ, 4 wide back there. Carson Quapple to the lead around Allgaier, but they're still side by side actually. Into the tunnel turn.
Oh, the difference in this and what we saw earlier is these two guys are teammates. They're going to have to race just a little bit cleaner than the others did. But I thought Carson did a great job opening up that entry. I think Allgaier gave him a little more room. Nice job by the teammates.
That's your car, Ross.
It looks good.
My car looked like the 7, the Carolina Carport Chevy, but yes, the 9, Carson Quapple into the lead. Philip Bell, I know him well. He is excited on top of that.
How aren't they wrecking? They are professionals. Allegedly.
He's done an excellent job. Couple of victories this year.
It's be really fun to watch.
Allegedly, they're professionals.
In 8th position right now, going to be one of the first cars that just pitted on the new tires. Even though they're only 2 or 3 laps newer, he's 88 is all over the place right there. It's really loose on low air pressure. We're going to see big discrepancy in just 2 or 3 laps on tires. Even though this is going to be a little shorter of a stage with 19 to go, I think Byron has a chance to get back up there.
Because he got a good restart, it is plus some spots from where he started. I like being a little loose. It didn't kill him on the restart. William Byron able to manage it. We'll see how these two shake out with Jeb and Anthony in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, Parker Retzloff doing a great job. We talk about Alfredo, the Viking duo. Jeb Burton's right there, and here comes Byron.
Look at the grip of those new tires. Just being a few laps fresher is able to clear him. That's a big pass to make because now he's going to get a little bit of a draft of Anthony Alfredo going down. His mindset will shift now of getting up to him in turn 1 and trying to make the pass into the tunnel turn.
Look at 2 cars that pitted there. William Byron into 5th, into clear track. On the other side of it, Sam Mayer, the 41 car contending for the win, almost won the stage back in 16th place right now, just off the right side of our screen.
And look at Taylor Gray. You win the stage, you slide through your pit box, you use the track position, or lose the track position when those other guys stay out, but he's already worked his way back inside the top 10. He's 8th now.
Great shot right there of teammates from Joe Gibbs Racing right there, Taylor Gray and Brent Cruz. And Cruz could have made that 3 wide, but he opted just to kind of bump draft his teammates.
Been over 10 years since Pocono was repaved. Has it? Yeah, it has.
Harrison Burton having a great day inside the top 15. 44, that bright red, yellow, and blue car. Brennan Poole inside the top 15. Talk about the teammates from Junior Motorsports. give a nod to Austin Hill. You know, they had a stretch where they had a run of top fives.
Oh, Austin Hill's super loose right there. Zach could go their way. And
Austin Hill
I felt like I cursed
almost lost it.
I was ready to sell it maybe to get the race lead, and it got away from him coming off of turn one. Retzlaff going to take advantage.
We can see so many cars get loose right there. Austin does a nice job of saving it.
Let's get a report. Austin Hill in the 21, Kim.
Yeah, before he made his first stop, was reporting extremely loose. Felt like an entirely different car or racetrack. Could not manage or lean on the right rear. They did make adjustments, but after that stop, remember they flipped stage one. Here's what he had to say about being on older tires. Take a listen.
It does seem like tires matter pretty good today, so I'm all for whatever strategies we got to play to get the best result we can, but keep me from having to be on too much deep test. Like this is what we're on right now is perfect. I wouldn't want to be many more laps.
You want to be on defense or offense here? Do I get a good restart or not?
I'm guessing offense for Chastain, and Allgaier is on the offense right now, driving around the 9. Seven's got it wound up. This is what you talked about earlier, Jamie. Just give me a few laps. Maybe it doesn't happen early in the run, but this guy is so late as the run continues.
Yeah, I mean, Justin's 40 years old. He's wise. The reason he's won so many races this year, 4 wide right there, getting into turn 3. He just makes good decisions. I think he could have pushed the issue a little bit earlier in that run. That's his teammate. We saw him not racing too hard through the tunnel turn, got back in line. Once they got separated a little bit, he knew Carson wasn't going to race him as hard as if there's multiple cars lined up right behind him.
Ollie's onboard camera giving you a front row seat of what it's like to go into turn 1 at Pocono.
You know, I sold Byron being on those fresher tires, but Byron's cars went away right here. His lap times have really faded. I know he's in a little bit of traffic, but he's not able to drive up through the field like we thought he was going to. Just heard Austin Hill reference tires make a big difference today, but track position still playing key.
Byron's second in line of those drivers that came down and got tires at the end of the stage. And this move was key for Justin Allgaier to get ahead of the curve and take the lead. 8th straight Pocono race where Allgaier has led, but he's never been to victory lane at this place.
Men, get ahead of your curve. Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebody4PD.com.
Are you ahead of the curve or are you the curve?
That's right.
I'm just Sam. I don't know.
Any way you want. Anywhere you want.
I just work here. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants.
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com. SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
Not feeling the grays but don't want a color? Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing Shampoo. Just shampoo like you do to gradually reduce grays. Now boosted with keratin. Hair looks 2 times thicker to keep you looking your best. Control GX Shampoo.
Let's shop and then rendezvous at the food court at 2 p.m. Okay, it's not.
Oh, trouble.
Just say meet up. Okay.
Caution. Who is that? It's the 92 and the 48 of Patrick Starpoli. Who's the 92?
Rides first, then concessions after.
How about we just eat when we're hungry? What if one of us is hungry, but the others aren't as hungry?
I'm not hungry right now. I feel like
It's a Leland Honeyman.
Progressive can protect you from
He backed into the wall.
but we can't protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Hey, doctor, maybe we should regroup at the shrubbery?
Sometimes it feels like schizophrenia decides who you could be. So it may be time for a different conversation. Ask your doctor about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for schizophrenia. Cobenfy is the first and only treatment of its kind, and delivered improvement in schizophrenia symptoms overall. Plus, in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take up allergic to Cobenfy. Have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow-angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow-angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you.
Imagine what could be. Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be. Come and be.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants.
Yeah, that was about a 6-minute and 45-second green flag run right there.
Stiff muscles or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar. Breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Saw it side by side. Caution number 5 is out here at Pocono. 92 is Leland Honeyman. Patrick Staropoli, the doctor, also involved in this one, making his first start here at Pocono.
What a day it's been between practice and qualifying, all the issues we saw there, and then this race trying to get played out.
Yeah, as we get down into turn 3 here, 92 car Leland already loosened up the track, touching the side of the 48, but contact from the 44, hard to tell from that angle. If we can get another view of it, looked like the back of the 92 car moved from contact late in the slide, but man.
Yeah, and Staropoli just kind of an innocent victim being on the outside of all those guys.
Most cautions through 40 laps ever at Pocono.
Taylor Gray.
How about this? I wonder.
I don't know about being on that island by yourself.
I mean, there's going to be 11 to go on the stage when he comes down and gets his service, Dylan.
Yeah, so they had made good progress on those tires despite the penalty on the new tires. Had broken inside the top 10. So I think the thinking here for Jason Ratcliffe, it would be to obviously just run this out at the end of stage 2. Don't pit at the end of stage 2. And then run it to your window in stage 3, which is about lap 63 to 65 maybe. And then make your final stop, and then you can get to the end. So maybe just a strategy move here to try to get some track position back for the 54.
Dylan makes a great point right there. The fact that they had that penalty, they're in a different position, right, than some of these other guys. They lost a lot of that track position. I like Jason Ratcliffe taking a chance here, trying to put his guy back up front when they need to.
I just wonder how hard do you run here? Do you just take care of those tires last 10 laps of the stage so they're a little fresher for the restart to begin the final stage? Caution number 5 at Pocono.
There's a car barreling towards me, but all I can think about is how stuck I feel trying to get out of debt.
Should I be wearing a helmet? Everybody else seems to be wearing helmets.
Like, seriously.
So Tony had an injury scare, but he's good. Well, that's good.
Doing great. And you always have your big financial friend to help you navigate your finances.
My finances are turning around.
Experian, your big financial friend, is always by your side.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That's pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At least SafeLight could come to you for free.
They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost. For free mobile service, go to safelight.com.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
My name is Diana Perazzo. I chose SNHU's online program specifically because of flexibility. They made it possible. I have been a professional wrestler for 12 years. A lot of times I was ringside writing papers and getting journals done. You're going to get the same time and respect as an in-person student. I didn't need to be anywhere to register. I didn't need to talk to anyone in person. Everything could be done through my laptop, and they made that process seamless. I made it to the finish line, and you can too. Get started at snhu.edu.
At Credit One Bank, we believe anything's possible.
I'm on board! It's freezing. I'm gonna go back to the module.
But leading your team to the championship? Unlikely.
Okay, that's my personal space.
Landing a checkmate against the supercomputer?
I won?
You can try.
I won!
The award goes to Greg.
Some things are out of reach.
No one's gonna believe this. I got this.
But a card with access to exceptional benefits isn't one of them. Welcome to the Credit One Bank American Express Suite. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
Hey, I was here first. Monty Burns, is that you? It's the battle of the bald billionaires we've all been waiting for.
Whee! Release the hounds. Hey, luckily, I challenge ye to a duel.
Mr. Burns versus Mr. Monopoly. The Simpsons come to Monopoly Go. Worth it. Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
So we're gonna have a 9-lap shootout to the end of the stage.
Brings solutions. Be prepared with the products that millions trust to keep them safe, dry, and secure. Use Flex Tape for quick emergency repairs. Flex Seal Liquid to keep everything sealed and dry. And Flex Seal Spray to stop all types of leaks. This storm season, defend against damage. Get the original Flex Seal family of products. Available at retailers everywhere because it works.
Welcome back, Long Pond, Pennsylvania, Pocono Raceway. It's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series live on CW, getting ready for a restart. Justin Allgaier, the race leader, takes the outside lane. Here's Starkey Radio.
All right, well, Laney, I want to thank you because I think the 00 is pulling out either way. So if you take the top, maybe you can get clear and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? I just don't know what the right answer is here.
I don't think with the situation we're in, points-wise, you're not going to get a lot of helpers on your end.
The outside is a safer place. When you're on the inside, you know you're most likely going to, you have the better chance of getting very wide.
Pace car's off.
The outside is a safer place, at least until you get down to turn 1.
Here we go.
Came back topped off. He restarts 30.
Green flag's back in the air.
Tim to go on the stage. And now 9 as we come across the start-finish line. 9 laps to finish the second stint of the race.
See that bottom, how they all fanned out. It'll lose a little bit of energy for the 9 car on the inside. As you see, even Creed is almost gets beside Carson Quapple here through turn 1.
Let's jump for Allgaier to get the top spot and control this race.
We got 9 laps to go here in the second stage.
Carson Quapple going to fight back right there to Sheldon Creed. We'll see what they decide to do when they get to the tunnel turn. I think Sheldon will be aggressive right here. Falls back in line.
Trouble further back. 1 car around, entering the tunnel turn.
Caution.
See who that was.
Man, we cannot get a green flag run.
Talking to his driver, Taylor Gray. They're off strategy. Obviously, they had that pit penalty earlier. Love it hearing him coming on right away as soon as the caution comes out. They know they're close.
That was a 45-second green flag run there.
For them in regard to those tires, right? Absolutely. Because now, I mean, you referenced this during break.
38
Ross,
is involved.
Anything you don't have to do to
Patrick
burn up those
Emmerling.
tires, and it helps you on that restart when everyone else has come down and gotten stickers. Patrick Emmerling was the 38 car that we had an issue with. So good in the modifieds, 4th in the championship chase there.
Is he looking for someone?
A handful of starts here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and this weekend driving a 3rd car for Team C.
He's pulling back up, maybe to have a little discussion with somebody.
Curious to see how he spun through the tunnel without hitting anything. 3 wide, Jamie.
Oh, a little contact from Brennan Poole right there. Great job by going all the way around. Yeah, they slowed down so much because when you go through there, when you get back in the pack like that, everybody checks up so much. You're not carrying quite as much speed.
The bull.
The bull is being the bull today.
One of those things, though. Blaine Perkins to the bottom of Brennan. Now Brennan's got his eyes over to the left. Now Patrick squeezes down.
Yeah, I don't. This wasn't I don't think intentional by any means of Brennan. It's just everybody trying to funnel down into this extremely hairy, bumpy, like edgy corner tunnel turn.
Pit road is going to be open here. Now, the plot kind of thickens on being that much closer to Connecticut, feeling good about where you are in regard to your window for that final stage when everybody's going to have to make one more pit stop. Had 3 sets of sticker tires laying. So if you make a pit stop here, you'll have another sticker set waiting for you when you make that final stop of the day in that last stage.
I know I said it 3 cautions ago, but it is a crazy day here.
It has been.
It's been in practice qualifying. You see all of them now coming. This is going to play definitely into the 54's hand.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to gain a ton of track position here. Some stay out, including Brent Cruz. He needs points. We'll see how it plays for him. They're in front of you, Dylan.
Carson Quapple is in the 9, said that he was better when they fired off after that first stop than they were on the first run of the day, but the balance has gone away a little bit. Tight is the report for him. Saw the chassis adjustment there. Sheldon Creed right at the screen said he was a little free when he lands in the center, but tight in turns 1 and 2. He'll go around, change 4 tires and add fuel for the 00.
And for Justin Allgaier, he said entry is neutral to free. Exit though on the tight side slight adjustment.
It's probably going to be a 5-lap shootout to the end of the stage.
Sanchez among those drivers that comes down here and gets service inside of 10 laps to go in the stage. Patrick Staropoli gets the free pass. He'll be on the lead lap. Race leader is Brent Cruz. Going to be inside of 5 laps to go, stage 2, when we come back to Pocono.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber.
Allgaier's points lead only gets bigger with Love and Day being out. Yeah.
That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's terrifying what happens when car warranties expire. As soon as they do, cars are quitting on the job. It's like they're possessed. Stop. Hey man, you got a little something there. And without protection, even simple repairs could cost you thousands. That's why there's Car Shield. Or don't get Car Shield and maybe get your car an exorcism instead. Someone should help her.
Car Shield. Protection when it counts.
There's a car barreling towards me, but all I can think about is how stuck I feel trying to get out of debt.
Should I be wearing a helmet? Everybody else seems to be wearing helmets.
Like, seriously, saving any money feels impossible.
You've been doing great. And you always have your big financial friend to help you navigate your finances.
My finances are turning around.
Experian, your big financial friend, is always by your side.
What if more water just happened? With Circle, more happens. Grab 1 bottle and get up to 6 drinks throughout your day. Circle, just more water.
You want your vehicle to look showroom new, inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with a complete car care system. Start every wash with Cerakote's high foam vehicle shampoo. Then clean the interior, coat your tires, paint, plastics, and even restore cloudy headlights and faded trim back to life new. The final result? Unmatched performance and long-lasting protection, guaranteed. With over 80,000 5-star reviews and more #1 bestsellers than any other brand, you can trust Cerakote. Buy now.
True manliness is understanding that you need to pay attention to your stick. Dr. Squatch is aluminum-free, natural origin, and comes in incredibly manly scent. So choose natural over synthetic. Dr. Squatch deodorant. Let your stick do the talking.
When your home needs work, where do you go?
Angie. That's where Angie came in.
With Angie, find top-rated pros in your area, plus compare quotes and pricing to help you get all your jobs done well.
Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust.
Closed captioning for today's race brought to you by Cerakote. The top detailers in the world trust Cerakote. Shouldn't you? Told you going to break, Brent Cruz would be the race leader. He stays out. He's not the only one. Top 8 stayed out here. And make it the top 7.
Parker Redsloff on the front row.
Allgaier, the first 2 that came off the pit lane there. How about this? Allgaier's been on all sides of this strategy. Hard to imagine he doesn't get stage points again. He just inherits points in every situation. I mean, they're growing on the tree in his backyard. It's unbelievable to me. And there you see Taylor Gray back there, about row 4. He was 8th prior to the choose, going to start in the inside lane.
If you're Allgaier, though, you are just trying to keep your fenders clean. There could be more chaos here as we take the green.
There will be more chaos. We know that for sure.
their will. So if you're Justin Allgaier, you're the veteran, you're experienced, just trying to keep.
All right, going to be a 5-lap shootout to the end of stage 2.
This will be more chaotic than we've seen because we've got some cars up here that haven't been up front all day long. Huge discrepancy in some of these first few cars versus some that are about 6th or 8th back.
And huge points opportunity.
And green flag's back in the air.
Below the chase cut line.
5 laps left in the
5
stage.
laps to go, stage 2. Cruz outside lane, getting with it in the 19.
Cruz got a nice jump, but he's not going to have any help behind him. It looks to me like Retzloff's going to have to run down into turn 1 to see if he's able to clear it right here.
Parker Retzloff and Brent Cruz side by side, and Retzloff is going to clear him.
Great job. Jeremy Clements up there, part of that group. Parker Retzloff. I mean, here is a kid that just gets better and better, coming to a track where he's not enjoyed great success, but having a good time today, although this far from over is the 19 peeking inside.
Retzloff does a short shoot. Yeah, Retzloff did a nice job right there. We saw Red kind of sneak to the inside, took a big arc though, was able to get a great exit off of that corner and put himself back in a good position.
I would love to tell you about all the look out.
Oh, trouble. 28, Kyle Sieg. That actually might stay green.
So far, wow.
I think he's going to be able to get to the...
Be able to get to pit road.
Yeah, he's going to get to pit road.
That's huge, right? Because, I mean, you're talking about ending the stage. If the caution comes out there, you would get the green and white checkered flag. Instead, he keeps it off the wall. We stay green.
Look at Allgaier going to be able to sneak to the inside. We got another car into the wall.
Nick Sanchez.
Nick Sanchez.
One of those drivers that pitted there on this
He's having trouble.
I think he's got a left front flat tire. Saw some debris maybe come off of that car.
Here, so we're coming to pit road.
Man, you hate that for Sanchez getting an opportunity to get back in the series. Austin Green's going to be back in that car the next 2 weeks. Oh, Allgaier dancing big time. Teammate right inside of him.
Kyle Sieg almost gets a little bit into Brandon Jones, and then maybe got a little bit of help from behind. Locks the brakes up, is able to keep it off of the wall. Then Sanchez, I think he had a flat tire that pushed him up. He knew that on the straightaway, slowed down, ran a little high. He's able to get back to pit road. Got a great battle though for the lead right here. Retzloff.
Great battle for the lead. Yep, Retzloff and Cruz.
First time Retzloff.
Here comes Cruz to the inside.
Laps this year, but look out. He's going to go to second. It might happen this time by. Here is Cruz working the inside.
I don't think he's got him cleared yet though. 99's going to fight back. Oh, he's not going to be able to be there.
Boy, great job for Cruz to be patient. You lose the lead on the restart, but you hang in there and eventually get it back. It'll be 2 to go on the stage when we come back this time.
You mentioned it, Allgaier, those stage points. Up to 4th already. Again, just accumulating so many points every single weekend. Put themselves in a great position again to be able to go on for
Chester.
The car he just passed, Rajan Farouk, bouncing between that 32 car and the cars over at Junior.
2 to go in the stage here.
Continuing though to fight towards the cut line, and I'm not a fan of points as they run at all because so much can change, but we just know as a whole body of work, he's putting himself in position to make a run into the playoffs, and then he gets more races over at Junior Motorsports later in the year.
Yeah, man, it's a good opportunity for him to have some consistency, and his management of the 2 different race teams and 2 different cars this year has been really, really impressive. Talking about Raja Caruth.
I had him pick up a seat insert from me from JAR and drive it down to JRM for me one time because I couldn't make it to Statesville. He was headed up there, so it's we're both juggling a lot between the 2 teams.
Great kid, student of the game. Off of turn 3. We get the white flag here for stage 2. 1 lap to go. In this
Final lap of the stage, Brent Cruz with the lead.
Brent Cruz out front.
Brent Cruz is checked out, fastest car on the track though. 7 to Justin Allgaier, we know, on a little bit better tires. See how hard he pushes the situation right here. As Retzloff misses that corner, got it a little bit hot. He's going to lose all his momentum now down the straightaway. See if Justin's able to get to his inside. Justin's trying to balance how hard do I push these tires, knowing he's going to stay out. Maybe he'll be content right here to run in 3rd. Depending on how good of an exit right here Retzloff can get.
Brent Cruz, 18 years old, missed 4 races early in the year because he hadn't yet celebrated his 18th birthday, but he's been so impressive. You wonder when that first win is going to come.
Around he comes, Brent Cruz.
Had never been to Pocono, never seen this track until this morning.
And Brent Cruz is going to win stage 2 at Pocono.
He also won stage 1 at Watkins Glen last month.
Kyle Seek somehow stayed on the lead lap there.
Second from Retzloff, Caruth, Byron, the top 5.
But that'll end the stage.
Other drivers getting points. Mayer, Clements, Alfredo, Quapple did as well. Now what happens in regard to strategy?
Well, that was a 4-minute and 52-second green flag run to end the stage there.
NASCAR Powerball. The chase to 1 million is on.
Finalists, are you ready?
Don't miss your chance to collect cash prizes on your way to an all-new destination where you could take home $1 million. The official lottery game of NASCAR is back for the chase. Powerball, the chase to 1 million starts now.
1 KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal.
Instructions say leave on ledge.
The KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal is here. The 3 heroic Supergirl sauces in a Kryptonian cooler. Get it now, only at KFC. See Supergirl in theaters June 26th.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Storms bring damage. Flex Seal brings solutions. Be prepared with the products that millions trust to keep them safe, dry, and secure. Use Flex Tape for quick emergency repairs. Flex Seal Liquid to keep everything sealed and dry. And Flex Seal Spray to stop all types of leaks. This storm season, defend against damage. Get the original Flex Seal family of products. Available at retailers everywhere because it works.
What causes a current down? Is it Peyronie's disease? There's somebody I can talk to for help?
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that.
You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at GoGetSomebody.com.
For many veterans, the hardest battles are fought alone. It doesn't need to be that way. Healing begins through connection. Reach out to Wounded Warrior Project for help.
I've been thinking, having heart disease and diabetes, it's very scary, right? Because that increases our chances of having a heart attack. And even though we're getting more leafy greens and exercise, our LDL-C, bad cholesterol, is still way too high. We need to ask our doctor about Repatha. Go ahead.
Can we talk about Repatha?
Repatha plus a statin dramatically lowers LDL-C by 63% and drops the risk of having a heart attack by 27%. Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
So, I have your latest blood work here, and we did it. Your LDL-C came way down.
Listen to your heart. Ask your doctor about Repatha.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by KFC.
It is a full packed infield.
Finger looking good. Back at Pocono, all ready for the final stage. Now we do our golden moment. Brought to you by Golden Corral. Whole lot going on in this race today. And I mean, like you look at this young driver in Brent Cruz and everything he's been put through. And because of the cycles today, you get in a lot of different positions. But ultimately, you get a little track position, you got a chance to go make it happen. He does and gets the victory in the stage.
Points are points. They give points right now, same as the end of the race. He went and took them.
And you said it, Adam, as he was passing Retzloff in the lead. Young driver, super patient though. Done a great job, very mature for his age, and shows why he's in that car.
He's not 18. I mean, his birth certificate says
mentally
he's 18.
Not 18.
Yeah, it is impressive. I watched him get out of the car today after practice. I was down on pit road when you were working practice today, you and Dylan. And you know what? He got out and had his debrief with engineers and Seth Chapka, and Trevor Bain was over there. And it's just so cool just to stand back. You don't have to hear it, and I wouldn't know what they're talking about anyway. But just the body language of how everybody handles that situation.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of experience there too. Young driver, but these guys today, it's different. I mean, he's been racing since he was 5. Races every single weekend. Really impressed.
So this is where things are going to get shaken up with the strategy. Those guys that stayed out, those that had already pitted, 19 leading down those that need service here, Dylan.
And Connor Zillage in the 4th in line will be the first to peel off there. Said he was loose in, but plowing tight on throttle. They debated staying out here just to try to make it two-stop, but wanted to get on offense and make their race car a little bit better. Parker Retzloff said he needs the front to react quicker, but the back of the car to not be any looser. They're going to go to work on the 99, Ken.
Rajat Garuth in that 32 says good entry now. Still a little snug, so would like to be freed up to help late center. And you see Brent Cruz there on the bottom, building too tight, so they will take a small adjustment to keep him turning now that he'll be in traffic.
These are scheduled stops as everyone comes off Progressive Pit Road. And now, you know, everyone's not level because some are in a better position on fuel, some on a better position in regard to tires. But everybody has to make one more pit stop in this final stage. We go green, final stage of the race next.
Hey, I was here first.
Monopoly, I challenge ye to a duel.
I stopped nothing to win.
Whee! I said good day, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Excellent.
I'm Mr. Monopoly now. Eat my hat.
Give me that.
I hate fighting you because I hate touching your body. Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
They say tennis is great for remembering you can customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
Do they, Doug?
My bad!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This spicy pork is so good, I'd help it move in August.
Well, if this chicken is so good, I'd let it break up with me over text.
Yeah, well, this steak's so good, I'll definitely be going back for more.
Good one, babe. Really funny.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Any way I want.
Any way you want. It's the way you need it. Any way you want.
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped?
Yep.
They can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants.
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Tuesday, NXT on the CW pushes the limit. As Jada Parker collides with Natty. All new this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
The winner isn't the fastest, the strongest.
I can. You can't spell American without it. Get a great deal at the Ram Make This the Summer sales event and say, I can, all summer long in a Ram truck. I can tow what others won't and haul what others can't. I can power through anything and depend on it for everything. And with America's Best Powertrain Limited Warranty, I can back it all up better than anybody. Get a great deal at the Ram.
So yeah, I think we might be good. Everybody might be good on fuel till the end of the race. It'll be close, but
stops Ram.
I think they'll all be good.
Knowing your world is safe from the world outside, there's a name for that feeling. For window and door projects, products. You want efficient, high-quality products made specifically for upstate New York homes. But making the right decision all comes down to comfort. Save 15% off your project with no interest until 2030.
I'm Ryan Phelps, and we just opened our 4th dealership here in Rome, New York.
Ryan Phelps Auto now has 4 locations in Auburn, Sodus, Phoenix, and Rome. Ryan started with just 2 cars on his lawn and has grown fast by doing business the right way. Now, the Rome and Utica area can see what buying from Ryan is all about. Over 30 lenders for credit that's good, bad, and really bad. And even buy here, pay here. Visit RyanPhelps.com and see why everyone's buying from Ryan in Rome.
Day in Pocono, but unfortunately the weather on Sunday doesn't look great, so NASCAR said we're going to move up the start of the race, scheduled 3 o'clock Eastern time, now going green around 1. It's NASCAR on Prime. Coverage begins at noon. Make a note of it, Ross. You got to come in early to work tomorrow, okay, buddy?
That's all right. I'm staying right across the street at the Villages. I'll just jog right over it.
All right, there you go. And now our stage break brought to you by Arby's. Let's go to Carla Metz.
Yeah, Adam, a relaxed Carson Quapple is a good Carson Quapple, and he went to the beach over the off-season, got caught up on some late model work as he's getting ready to run some Cars Tours races later this year as well. But another thing that he's really relaxed about is switching between all these different rides, right? He's in the 1, the 9, the 91 all through this season, and he told me this week where he's maybe reluctant to talk about it before. He told me, honestly, I'm used to it now. He said it's really not weird after working with this group of guys, especially in this 9 car. And he said the plus is now I only have 2 races left in Sonoma and Chicagoland outside of the 1. You got to wonder, Adam, if he's peaking at the right time to get back in the 1 for the rest of the season.
I know we've been saying it, but this guy...
Why can't he just be in the same... Like, if he's driving for the same organization, why can't he just drive for the same car number for the whole year? I don't get that. It would make sense if you were driving for multiple different organizations, but...
Gets his service. He was 18th prior to the choose, to give you an idea of where those guys are in the cycle. We said it, everybody going to have to make one more pit stop. Allgaier, Byron up front, Mayer and Alfredo a part of that mix. And Kim talking about, or Carla rather, talking about Carson Quapple. He's back there.
All right, so going to be 44 laps to go.
You got to think at some point we're going to get a long run. Get some continuous laps in. Is that time now, or does the chaos continue?
Yeah, I mean, 7 cautions.
All right, here we go.
2 different cars have had an issue
back green
between practice, qualifying, and the race. Here we go, final stage at Pocono. Junior Motorsports owns the front row.
Mayer is all over the back of Justin Allgaier. You see he's going to push him down. Hopefully both of them can clear the 88 as now he gets his inside.
Push him out, drive by him. Not done yet.
Allgaier to the lead.
Got it wound up outside. Mayer not going away. The battle for the lead is on off of turn 1.
Yeah, he has a great run. You see Allgaier's going to chase him down, side draft a little bit here. But we saw how aggressive Sam Mayer was earlier in the race. As he was racing for the lead, you got to think he's going to be the same way right here.
Both of these drivers have been a runner-up at Pocono. Neither has been to victory lane at this place. 7 all clear. Allgaier leads, Mayer second.
Allgaier clear with the lead.
In third. Outstanding job by him.
Their weekend continues. Practice, they were good.
If we stay green at the end of the race, though, fuel is something to watch.
Contact right there.
Like Brandon Jones, a little kiss off the corner. Taylor Gray's been through so many different transitions today, but he's inside the top 10.
You referenced Britt Cruz having to start all the way back in 18th. You see him getting his inside of his teammate. Past 4 cars on that first lap.
Well, you got sticker tires here, a little bit of an advantage. You want to go take advantage early in the run as we see Mayer get to the inside of Allgaier and some debris on the front side of the 41 here.
You got to think if the temperatures go up, he's going to have to, hopefully a spotter or a crew chief, someone's going to tell him so he can suck up to that car in front, get the air to get disturbed and get that debris off.
That's the bumper. We got a little debris on our grill.
There it is right there. Great information for his team is Anthony Alfredo has...
Anthony Alfredo's around Sam Mayer for second.
You worry about the debris. Alfredo said, I'll get second. We want a dogfight at the front here.
Anthony Alfredo continuing to flex the muscle of Viking Motorsports. Sam Mayer wanted to follow the 7, but then you have no downforce, Jamie.
Right. And that debris is still there. And you know what? I start thinking about overheating and the issues that can come with that. and it just reminds me of all of the problems that 41 car has had throughout the year.
Yeah, and he'll get a good run right here. You saw it right there fly off. He
Good.
did a good job running a little wide through 1 and 2. He let Alfredo go, but then had a good run down the backstretch to get rid of it. He said it though, Ross. When you have the debris on the front, you're like, wow, a lot of grip all of a sudden. But the engine temps will just skyrocket with the little openings that these guys have on the grills. Honestly, it looks to me like Alfredo's wanting to go for the lead right here. Got a great car today.
I mean, it's just incredible how impressive they've been.
Anthony Alfredo driving up, competing with the powerhouse teams, Junior Motorsports, Haas Factory teams in the top 3. Josh Graham is crew chief leading this 96 car, and it's you can really flip a coin if it's him or Parker that's going to be the fastest one. They've been really consistent. They qualified right next to each other today. Earlier,
Woo-hoo!
big
Excellent
slide.
air right there.
Mayer to the inside, gets the second spot back, and here comes Mayer's teammate Sheldon Creed, 00, making it happen.
I jinxed him.
And Anthony Alfredo win would be crazy. Fall back to 4th, though. I got Sheldon's up to 3rd.
Regular and a series champ, that's not bad. Alfredo back there in front of William Byron. It's time to go full throttle with Sound Gear. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more at soundgear.com. Turn it up.
Clear. He's working a top to the back to shooting at 20.
And this has just been very intense to begin the final stage. 40 laps to go. Anybody's guess how it's going to shake with still one more pit stop to come. And you look inside the top 10, we were celebrating Brent Cruz and what he had done since the restart, having fresher tires. The best guy, though, on that strategy right now, when you look at the running order, is Jeremy Clements, who is a T2, pitted at lap 53, having an outstanding day.
Yeah, we saw him up front earlier, and then I lost track of him, where he was at through all the cycles. And like you said, Jamie, it was so confusing throughout the day of who was on what tire sets and how much fuel they have, but Jeremy Clements driving forward with these fresh tires.
But fastest car on the track last lap was the 51 of Jeremy Clements. You see right there behind him another driver on that same strategy. Started all the way back in 18th on this restart. Brent Cruz working his way back to the front.
Two of the power movers presented by Powerball right here. This is for 8th. Cruz gets by. Gray up in front of him. What about Dylan? Dylan, what about the 54 car? Man, he's really been all over the place today.
Yeah, and we'll make this a Toyota driver update on the driver of the 54. So you said it, they had that overshooting of the stall in stage 1 when they pitted from the lead, which cost them a ton of track position. But the car has been really good. Taylor's been able to march back inside the top 10 pretty consistently every run. The thing that's going to be interesting here as we get close to the final stops is just when everybody pits.
You think everybody's going to pit? I don't know. I thought some guys might try to stretch it to the end.
Everybody in front of them, first through 6, pitted on lap 43, and then you've got some guys behind them that pitted on lap 53. So there's a lot of different things to consider here. You want to pit later because it makes your tires better at the end of the race, but you don't want to pit too late and get caught out by a yellow or something. So lots of things for these crew chiefs to decide and make a decision on when you want to pit for the final time today.
Great report there.
Hanging on right there.
Yeah, 51 Jeremy Clements got by. 19 continues to dance. Cruz loses another one here to Connor Zillage. Pit stops coming up. When does it happen? 38 laps to go. Justin Allgaier, the race leader.
It would just be a splash and
My
go,
name is
yeah.
Daniel. I've been a barista for 8 years, but I wanted to bring my take on real coffee to the community, and my Toyota BZ helped me get there.
I don't know. I think some people might try to stretch it to the end.
Imagine what you could do with an all-electric vehicle that gets you. Toyota. Let's go places.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them.
Hold on. Is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I mean, you gotta feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I sure dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us, on the best network.
I'm gonna do a flip. Nailed it.
This steak is so good. It's like my dad grew it himself.
This steak would make sure I've got jumper cables in my car. This steak would give a firm handshake.
Yeah, well, my steak can't talk. Steak a few words.
Trex, performance engineered for your life outdoors.
And since you bundled home and auto with 24/7 protection, you can hand all the worry over to us.
That's right. At Progressive, it's our job to do the worrying for you.
This candle, for example, awfully close to the curtains. And when was this porch built? Did they have building codes back then?
Are your headlights too bright?
Do people know when you're texting them from the toilet? How many spiders do you really eat in your sleep?
Yes, when you bundle home and auto, you can be free of all these worries and more. Because we're already worrying for you. Oh, and the answer is 8. 8 spiders.
You know this grill. It's Weber. The grill of get-togethers, Saturdays and summers. You know the sound, the smoke, the taste of that first bite. Food worth talking about long after the plates are cleared. Now it's your turn to get out there, to grill that steak, those ribs, those wings, charcoal, griddle, gas, or pellet. However you fire it up, we're with you every step of the way. Weber, grilling begins here. And get Father's Day savings on Spirit and Genesis now at Weber.com or wherever Weber is sold.
You want your vehicle to look showroom new, inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with our complete car care system. Start every wash with Cerakote's high foam vehicle shampoo. Then clean the interior, coat your tires, paint, plastics, and even restore cloudy headlights and faded trim back to life new. The final result? Unmatched performance and long-lasting protection, guaranteed. With over 80,000 5-star reviews and more #1 bestsellers than any other brand, you can trust Cerakote. Buy now.
In the midst of our longest green flag run of the day for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series here at Pocono, Allgaier leads Mayer. That's the way it was when we went to break. It's the way it is now that we've returned. But boy, they've been trading blows the whole time.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of time. I feel like the 41, look at that, see how much lower he can get in the corner, get that left front fender, pack a little air on the 7 right here. He's been in position and been inside of Justin multiple times. Most of the time, though, it's been in the tunnel turn. And Justin's been able to prevail on the outside. I'm going to say right here, 41's going to be in a little better position. Drive off down to the corner, try to slide up and clear him right here. Oh, he's going to be able to get there. Right there, Allgaier tried to push it to his outside, but Mayer clears him. Great pass right there from Mayer to the lead.
33 to go.
Don't give me outside, get into 2. You speed us there twice. Still clear to the wall.
There you go. He's beat us there twice, Jamie. We were talking about that during break twice. The 41 had position. The 7 rolled back.
Sam Mayer and Allgaier battling for the lead.
I think that would be the case if it was 5 laps to go.
I thought we'd have a little different race if it was just a few laps to go. But something interesting that's happened today that you don't typically see at a track like this, no one's been able to get away. And not just this battle that we see for the lead with Mayer and Allgaier, but even back in the pack, we saw Fredo and William Byron swapping those positions back and forth. Typically, once a car gets out front, they can drive away.
So Jeremy Clements gets another one here.
Starting to see some cars hit the pit lane further back in the field. Jed Burke was on last time, and Sammy Smith on pit road now.
Yeah, the window is open with 32 to go. Dylan talked about how you manage it. You want tires on the front side, or do you want to get them on the back side of the run for a little bit later? What's going on, Dylan?
54 and 9 have opted for the front side of the window, and they are pitted nose to tail here, so everybody's got to have smooth service, at least the 54 does.
Taylor Gray, Carson Quapple up pit road, got a splash. Actually, Carson Quapple looks like he's getting 2 tires.
He was plowing tight behind the wheel of that race car.
Taylor Gray's on pit road, Sammy Smith. I think there's going to just be somebody who's going to try to stretch it out.
Green flag pit stop.
We'll have to watch those cars because they were only 6 or 8 seconds behind, and there's going to be about a 2-second lap time difference. As Allgaier gets a big run right there. Is he able to get to the inside right here of Mayer? I think he's going to.
And here's the other thing to think about. You can pit here and not lose a lap, but you got to be within like 17 seconds of the race leader when you do it. So you saw those drivers coming off. They stay on the lead lap as Allgaier retakes control of this race
for a second.
And now Mayer looks to the inside. This has been
Mayer and Allgaier side by side.
Of our longest green flag run of the day, and the racing has just been remarkable.
I love the O'Reilly car, Shamey. It's incredible that the leader can't check out. It's almost like when they get out front, they get too loose. You see right here, Allgaier's going to put the pressure back on Sam Mayer, but it's been back and forth all day long throughout the field.
Scheduled stop, 99. Parker Retzloff comes at lap 69.
Justin's really working that little bit higher groove, and you referenced the traction compound that was down years ago. It's almost like he's been able to find a little bit of speed there, but it takes time and some courage to want to move out there if you've been committed to the bottom all day long, like we've seen so many guys today.
Sheldon Creed making his stop.
Sheldon's pitting.
Yeah, he was running third and was free to the center of the corner. The only place he was tight, he felt like, was in the tunnel turn. So he asked for a track bar adjustment here just to give him some security. We'll see if they do that. 4 tires and fuel, and there is the wrench in the back window for the level 0.
See the hand out the window of the 7 car. He's waving Jeb Burton off, who's already pitted. Justin Allgaier signaling to the car behind him he will be pitting this time.
Hoping he can get there 1 lap early from Sam Mayer.
Wow!
Oh, man.
That thing almost got away from Allgaier.
Jeb Burton gave Allgaier some contact. Jeb Burton's a lap down.
Made the stop, had gone a lap down in the exchange, and that's why he's racing with these 2 front runners.
Sam Mayer stays on the track, decides to run another lap. Is this going to be the cycle?
This will be. They have the same pit stop. The 7 will leapfrog in front of the 41. You got to think the 41 is going to come the next time by. It's almost a second and a half.
Allgaier's pitting.
Time difference, Kim.
And for Justin Allgaier, that balance going away from him this run, he reported to the team free exit, super free in, so for a little bit more stability. Remember, he's got the final pit stall before the exit of pit road. Long ways to go on this front straightaway. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel is the call, along with that slight adjustment air pressure-wise.
You look at the map, top left of your screen, Sheldon Creed making his way down the front straightaway. Allgaier, that number 1 pit stall, gets the exit. And now we watch the blend.
And Jeb Burton could play a big role in this as well. Just if he's able to hold those guys up or hold Sam Mayer up, if he gets by him, that'll hurt his overall.
Sam Mayer coming to pit road.
And look at the cycle here. As Sheldon Creed comes by, now Sam Mayer makes his pit stop. Here he is, Kim.
And for Sam Mayer, crew chief Jason Trenteri told me before the race he was pretty committed to pitting the final time closer to straight up to give his driver a little bit of a tire advantage with the fall off they've seen today. But what a great run he's had so far for a driver who did not like his car in practice. In fact, they said they felt like they had a bad set of tires.
I think Sheldon's going to take the lead.
Right now, just a little tight to fire up. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel. You see,
yeah, Sheldon's going to take the lead here.
On the right side of your screen, just a little tight, but he did say shifting helps.
See Justin Allgaier coming off turn 3. You got Sheldon Creed right there in front of him. There's Mayer trying to blend.
Yeah, Sheldon to the world. He will take the lead once this all cycles through.
Scored on track right now is Creed 12, but everybody in front of him is going to have to make a pit stop, and he is the best
or stretches to the end
that have come on. And if you look back behind him, you see Mayer and Allgaier.
Let's go, Sheldon.
That would be for 2nd and 3rd on track once everything cycles, as long as the caution doesn't come out here.
And that 1 lap pitting earlier has leapfrogged the 41 to be, just a little bit farther ahead of him.
He was already ahead. Justin Allgaier was not able to leapfrog the 41. Very surprising. And it's so hard to say what it was. Was it getting on the pit road? I got called out by my pit crew today, by my crew chief today for not doing my green flag entry hard enough and entering fast enough. It's so much, and Justin Allgaier not
Come on, Sheldon.
able to take advantage of those new tires.
Seeing a few other guys make pit stops. You look at the green flag cycle.
Creed is about
2.5 seconds.
about 2.5 seconds.
When he made his pit stop
We're now about
lap 70.
2 seconds.
Jonathan Tony making the call to get him in
front of
They execute.
Mayer.
They've now taken advantage, and they have cycled back up inside the top 10. This what will be the lead trio when everybody else makes their stop. It's cycled now to Brent Cruz leading. He gives up the top spot, and makes his scheduled stop lap 74, Kim.
And Adam on this run struggled at the beginning of the run, but then came on the radio right before they pitted and says got really good these last couple of laps after lacking speed at the front end of this run. So just that car needs green flag laps to build to where the driver needs it. Brent taking 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel, minimal adjustments.
You look at Sheldon Creed, where he is in the running order. Got a nice advantage over those guys behind him that would be racing him for position. And I just think about what they were able to do earlier this year. It was like, when is this guy going to finally get to victory lane? Executed big time late, gets the checkered flag at Atlanta. He's in a really good position when you think about the chase standings, having a career year, and now trying to finish things off here at Pocono. He'll be the leader maybe once things cycle through, because Mayer is right there behind him.
Yeah, Mayer's actually catching Creed pretty quick.
Second a lap faster. I think Creed must have had some lap traffic or had a moment on that last lap, because really slow lap time the last time by. We'll look at the difference in the closing rate right here as they come off turn 3.
When you think about Allgaier, you might be sitting in the catbird seat, because you have to feel like Mayer and Creed are going to race each other fairly friendly, maybe because they're teammates. Does that open the door for Allgaier to pull up and make a run at him?
4/10 that last time by that Mayer was quicker than Sheldon Creed. Can't imagine this is going to be much of a fight. As you see right there, Creed, the back of that car moving around.
Hey, here comes Mayer.
41 looks solid in the racetrack.
Nope, not there.
Really good momentum right here off of turn 1, heading down into the tunnel turn.
They're racing for 6th right now. It will be for the race lead when the top 5 make their pit stops.
I just think somebody's going to try to stretch it out.
41, just a little bit lower. Look at the momentum. He's not overdriving the entry. He's going to have some momentum here. Let's see what he decides to do as they get down to turn 3. Doesn't overdrive it again. Watch him get to the throttle right here.
Here comes Mayer.
Carries the momentum.
God damn it.
The back of the double
Mayer's
zero,
around
moving
Creed.
Creed is struggling right now.
Well, and that's big for Mayer, because there was never any side-by-side, right? Drove right through and didn't open the door for Allgaier, who's now looking outside for what will be second crossover move to turn 1.
Jaden.
I thought Allgaier was going to have the momentum that he needed right there. He is going to be able to get by him right here on the inside.
If you were sorry, you wouldn't have done it.
What Sam Mayer wants to see, with 4 cars still left on the track, left to pit, he wants to see these 2 racing behind him.
Absolutely. Creed's going to put a fight up right here. I just don't know that his car is capable of doing that for long. Hasn't quite had the speed these 2 have had all day long, and on just a little bit older tires.
Great execution by Creed and that team, but unfortunately can't sustain it. Sam Mayer will take over the race lead when the top 4 pit. He's 5th right now with 24 to go.
To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these cars is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
Cole's mom, the knees in my son's pants wear out like weekly.
Jumping beans, good choice. They got reinforced knees for your little
lead singer.
Yes! Thank you so much! Good night!
We'll pay for that.
How you liking your Trek stuff?
Oh, it's beautiful. I wish I'd done it sooner.
Thought about Treks, but I've never minded doing a little maintenance. It's rewarding.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
Trex, performance engineered for your life outdoors.
Look at Amy, working hard now so that future Amy can buy her very own boat.
Wait, sorry, the boat's great, but am I wearing culottes?
Oh, you love your culottes.
It's lemonade o'clock. What did I just say? Cheers o'clock.
Ew. Here's to protecting your boat and RV 24/7 as part of your home and auto bundle.
So I, hang out with my insurance guy?
Oh, yeah. You two have a podcast and everything.
Awesome.
What causes a Kirk down there? Is it Peyronie's disease? Is there somebody I can talk to or help?
I got somebody for that.
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that.
You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease? There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at goGetSomebody.com.
You know this grill. It's Weber. The grill of get-togethers, Saturdays and summers. You know the sound. The smoke.
Had to get my leftover
Taste of
pizza
that first bite. Food we're talking about
from last night.
Are cleared. Now it's your turn to get out there. To grill that steak, those ribs, those wings. Charcoal, griddle, gas, or pellet. However you fire it up, we're with you every step of the way. Weber. Grilling begins here. And get Father's Day savings on Spirit and Genesis now at Weber.com or wherever Weber is sold.
Consumer Cellular's best deal ever is officially here, and you don't want to miss it. Get the exact same coverage for up to half off. Plus, for a limited time, an extra $200 off your bill when you switch to unlimited lines. Our 100% US-based customer service makes switching easy. Consumer Cellular always has the same coverage as Big Wireless for up to half off. But the extra $200 off your bill...
Yeah, there's no shot any of these guys trying to stretch it to the end now. Because
when COPD tried to stop you,
Mayer and Allgaier.
Breztri, a 3-in-1
now within 2 seconds.
Breathing starting within 5 minutes.
Mayer's about 2 seconds behind the leader.
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems.
So he's going to catch him no problem.
Heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
16 lead changes today for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Pocono. That's a track record. The man out front right now, Harrison Burton, he got by Ryan Sieg while we were away. Those guys are going to have to make a pit stop, though. We'll get a 17th lead change whenever they do. And guys like Mayer and Allgaier are just waiting in the wings.
But these two up front, Harrison and Ryan, just looking for a caution. Just looking for that big tire advantage. Ryan Sieg, that car, I think it's destroyed. How Matt Noyes has been able to get that thing to make any kind of lap time, Jamie, is honestly hard to believe. Harrison Burton also just waiting, not in contention for the win unless we get a caution in this big offset in new tires he'll have for his final set.
And the reason they do that, as you mentioned, is because of the tire advantage you have if you get a caution now, and they really have nothing to lose. I mean, look at his car. It's been a struggle since he got in that wreck, and this will be their best chance to get a decent finish. One of the things that sticks out to me is finally they've gotten a little bit of a run here, and we now see the 41 appears to have the best car. He's actually driven out to just about a second lead over Allgaier behind him. Those guys kind of running lap for lap together. The 41 marginally being just a little bit better. It's the first time we've seen somebody be able to get away just a little bit for the lead of this race.
Look at this, Mayer's running down. Got by Ryan Sieg for second on track. Now Mayer right in the hip pocket of Harrison Burton.
No trouble.
And there goes a caution. Patrick Emmerling sliding.
Patrick Emmerling brings out the caution.
And it's yellow number 8. Wow.
Well, that's really going to change things here.
Right on cue.
That's going to make things really interesting. Patrick Emmerling brings out the caution for the second time today. He's brought out 2 cautions today.
I think maybe there's a little bit of contact here as we listen to Patrick's radio communication between he, the crew chief, and the spotter. Get a replay and get a look at this right here.
That was about a 25.5-minute green flag run there.
Guys. After the day we've had,
well, yeah,
the most cautious. Let's just keep adding to it.
You know, here's what's interesting. We talk about the caution, and they do benefit greatly because now you don't have to pit under green, right? The problem for them, no one has any tires left. So the play for most is to stay out, and there's so many on the lead lap. You're going to have an opportunity to drive through a lot of guys on those new tires, right? But unfortunately, you're not going to have much track position to show for this.
And it's a pretty big discrepancy in tires now. Like we talked about being, second and a half to 2 seconds after 15 or 20 laps. As we get a look here, see Brent Cruz inside of Patrick Emmerling. See the exit of turn 3. Oh, Brent slides up, gets into that left rear, and wipes him out. That sense the frustration that we heard on the radio from those guys. Patrick didn't do anything wrong in that case.
You know, we talk about the caution coming out, and we just had the longest green flag run of the day. And while the caution benefits some because they hadn't made a pit stop, boy, if you're Sam Mayer and the way you had it working here late in this race, you're like, daggone, just let us run it out. I know we had a long way to go, but my gosh, that 41 looked good.
Sam has been here before. He's done this. He's not won here, but he has been in this position in the O'Reilly Series that, yes, he didn't want a caution, but it's still more than right now 17 laps to go as we cycle behind the pace car. So he's been here. He's done it. Not as long as Justin Allgaier, but
no one has, right?
Jeremy Clements.
Let's get some 7 radio. Here's Allgaier and crew.
I know it's frustrating, but you are faster than him by just a little bit. And what you're doing in one, you get at least a car length or so on exit. And when you wrap the bottom at 3 and 4, you gain a bit more. Copy.
Good information from the crew chief there. I don't think I've ever had a crew chief not tell me that I wasn't faster than the car in front of me. It's the perspective from inside the car is a lot different than what you see lap time wise with Andrew Overstreet right there watching this. Mayer and he have comparable cars, but it does appear that the 41's just a little bit quicker. However, based on what we've seen so far today, this is most likely not going to be the last restart. We're still going to have a little more chaos, and there hasn't been a dominant row on the restart. We talked about the start of this race, how we were shocked how many times Taylor Gray and these guys were taking the inside, but we've seen both of these rows win from the inside and the outside, and to me, if I'm Mayer, that's frustrating because you've won the right to get to have which row you want. If I'm Allgaier, I'm like, listen, I'm okay being in either of those rows because I have a chance.
So what are you picking?
I'm still going to take the outside. The outside for me is a safer option because when you're on the inside, you're vulnerable to being put 3 wide. If you're on the outside, the guy behind you has to push you if there's not a gap in the middle. So to me, the outside is just a safer play. It also gives you the momentum off of turn 1 down the long stretch where the draft comes into a big play. So to me, the safer play is just being on the outside if I'm the leader.
And let's break this down a little bit. Harrison Burton, our leader, we know he's pitting. Ryan Segan, 4th, we know he's pitting. Take them off your leaderboard. Sam Mayer, okay, say he takes the top. Justin Allgaier takes the front row. Winners don't give up the front row. Then you got Sheldon Creed. He's got to go push his teammate. You want those Haas factory cars lined up. That leaves Taylor Gray to fill in 3rd place inside 2nd row. That could be where your winner is decided, is if Sheldon Creed or Taylor Gray, who pushes who better.
I would never advocate for giving up the front row to choose a lane, right? But if you're Allgaier and you know that you can go outside with Mayer and that breaks up the team connection, I don't know, it's an interesting thought process.
Here's the difference is that last year we saw the people give up a row to be on the outside because the outside was a dominant lane. It hasn't been today. So I'm with Ross. I'm not giving up the front row. I don't care if it's teammates or not. The one thing that we've also seen today, it's been a little harder to get connected on those restarts. Now the teammates might try to work better together here, but who's to say that Sheldon doesn't want to be on the bottom or on the top because his car's not good in that lane. So I don't think you can count on all that.
Pit road is open. Here come the guys that we knew would pit. Harrison Burton, Ryan Sieg. This is going to be really fun. 15 to go. Going to be just north of 10 laps to go when we get the green flag. And a big, big, big restart on the way. It's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series live on CW from Pocono.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto has a perfect game for the Dodgers
Some medicines only
through
treat
7
the lows
innings.
or highs. Vraylar treats
That's insane.
depressive, acute manic,
It'll
and
be the
mixed episodes of
25th in
bipolar 1
history if
adults,
it
proving
happens.
full spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in
I don't
those
believe in
25.
jinxing, so I can say
fever,
that.
stiff muscles or confusion which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
This steak is so good, I'd invite it to my barbecue and let it DJ.
Steak is good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119,
Excuse me. At Ace, however you grill, we've got the
Yeah, the
perfect
Red Sox
one
take
for
the
you.
lead 4-2.
Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There's a car barreling towards me, but all I can think about is how stuck I feel trying to get out of debt.
Should I be wearing a helmet? Everybody else seems to be wearing helmets.
Like, seriously, saving any money feels impossible.
You've been doing great. And you always have your big financial friend to help you navigate your finances.
My finances are turning around.
Experian, your big financial friend, is always by your side.
This summer, let flavor ring with thick-cut pork chops seasoned with Hidden Valley Ranch. Zesty, unmistakable taste straight off the grill. Hidden Valley Ranch, the flavor of America.
This is the one who can fix nearly anything and turns to Granger, who has almost everything. Few may see him, but he's the one that keeps it all on track. The industrial-grade products you need. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
It's terrifying what happens when car warranties expire. As soon as they do, cars are quitting on the job. It's like they're possessed.
Stop.
Hey man, you got a little something there. And without protection, even simple repairs could cost you thousands. That's why there's Car Shield. Or don't get Car Shield and maybe get your car an exorcism instead. Someone should help her.
Car Shield. Protection when it counts.
Back at Pocono, now we take a look at this replay brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. Looking back at the choose.
Yeah, really surprised here to see Sam Mayer ends up taking the bottom, but he is going to have his teammate. We talked about it. Sheldon Creed lined up behind him. Hopefully there'll be some loyalty there and not making it 3 wide. However, Creed can be vulnerable with whoever is lined up behind him, which is William Byron.
Well, and Dylan gave us a great report on the way the 54 team has managed strategy today. Because of some of the topping off that they've done, they had a shorter fill on that cycle, managed to track position. He lines up on row 2. Justin Allgaier, a week ago today, turned 40. And you think about everything he's meant to this series, in position to get it done again. But it's the 22-year-old who you feel like has been around forever in Sam Mayer that wants red number 1.
Let's do this.
2026.
Going to be 13 laps to go. Pocono Raceway at Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
With 13 laps remaining here at Pocono.
It's going to be all about who can get connected here on this restart. It's such a long ways. See, Mayer's got his hand out trying to signify to his teammate when he's going to go. They are connected on the inside. You see that, but Byron makes it 3 wide, which is going to hurt their momentum a little bit. Look at the outside.
Push outside lane. Gray,
here comes Allgaier.
Creed and Mayer got disconnected. The 7 over.
Oh my God! And Mayer back to the lead.
Clear him on exit. Creed right back in the game as the 41 jumps to the race lead.
Well, it worked out for him, but I don't think it was the way he had it planned.
What's up, Daniel Barry?
Side by side for 4th. Byron there.
Oh!
Sammy Smith going.
Here we go. Trouble.
Taking Alfredo with him, and they spin.
Big crash. Multiple cars involved. Taylor Gray, Sammy Smith.
Checked up here. Everybody filing through the mist.
My God.
He's got to have his hands off the wheel right there, looking out the window of that, Jamie. 2 wrecks almost happening at the same time, about 3 car lengths apart, entering the tunnel turn.
And you talked about what a great job.
That was a 44-second green flag run there.
Put themselves in this position, but it just looked to me like, you know, racing through the tunnel turn. It's getting late. Nobody's giving anything. Byron got loose underneath him across those bumps.
Let's get Sammy Smith radio. He was right in the middle of it when it all started.
The right front went down, I think. It just went straight. I'm coming to you this time. The right front went down. We're ready. Come on.
It looks up right there. I don't know if there's something else, or maybe it's the left front tire, but doesn't look down. That I didn't see what Sammy was involved in right there. I saw the 88 car, but I didn't feel like that was any issue to do with him.
It's amazing how we're watching the same thing on the same screen, and I was watching the 8 of Sammy Smith, and I agree with him. It looked like it went straight entering the corner. That's the first car I saw break right and take one of the Viking cars to the wall with him, and then Sammy spun out. Like you said, though, the 8's tires were up, contrary to the 54 here.
Yeah,
No,
Taylor Gray's got some
Well,
flats.
and I think about Taylor Gray and all the movement they've experienced today. He came in on the chase bubble. And unfortunately for them, after the spin out, so many guys on the lead lap, they lose a ton of positions. He's being shown 14 below as we go back and watch this race over to the tunnel turn.
A little bit of loose in for Sammy Smith, and then it does not turn. And right ahead of them, William Byron getting into the 54.
And if you look at the running order, Brent Cruz is now up there in fourth.
It sure did look like the 8 got loose on initial turn in. It's harder to see from this perspective.
He's got no down.
A little under 2 hours till I'll be live for the NBA Finals Game 5.
Loose, and then the 19 goes in and maybe gives a little bit of help, which pushed him up. I mean, William was able to save it, but poor Taylor Gray was just a victim and got used up on the outside right there. Just wrong place at the right time. It looks to me like William tried to slow up, was already loose, and then a little contact from Brent Cruz right there.
You see those hands working inside the 88 big time.
Raja Caruth turning right to go through the smoke with the right front tire locked up. So
At least the race is almost
Mark
over,
Sexton,
yeah.
that
We'll have enough
32
time.
enough to decide.
More than
A lot
enough
of cars
time.
back here locking up the front tires, and like we heard with Jesse Love at the start
Something
of the race,
catastrophic
you can
would
get
have to
front
happen for us
lockings.
to not
You
have
can
enough
also get
time.
rear wheel hop where you can't slow down as the rear axle starts to hop and bounce.
I can't believe the 88 of William Byron and Connor Zillage were able to make it through on both sides of Taylor Gray's car spinning.
Ride with Cole Custer.
He's seen all the action today.
He has been right in the middle of all of it. He got fifth cars.
I think he's fifth.
Yeah.
I thought he didn't have a right front fender earlier. He's been shifting in third all day.
It's really cool to watch what he's doing, driving that zero car for SS Greenlight Racing. Full support from the Haas factory team. But I'll tell you what, he got them their only win ever at California a handful of years ago, and doing them good, getting the Sacramento to the top 10.
One thing to pay attention to, we'll get another look at it here. As those guys all decide to go to the bottom, watch how rough the inside of this racetrack is. It's not as bad over here as it is off of turn 1, but watch these cars start jumping through all this. That's what all the roads feel like in this area. So wavy. There's so much character to this racetrack.
You know, you mentioned Raja Caruth, and sometimes in this situation, the scoring monitor can lie to you because someone's up there and they have damage and you don't realize it, and eventually maybe they have to come down pit road or they fade because they've got some flat spots on their tires, whatever the case may be. But you look at it right now, Raja scored in the top 10, came in, below that chase cut line, and now he's still below, but in 13th, and once again just managing a day to put himself in position. When you get in that 88, you can really take full advantage. I just love what we see out of him week in and week out. And we've got the bubble in there now. Look at Cruz +7. He came in 15 out. He's taking advantage of the misfortune.
Taylor Gray below the cut line is kind of wild to me.
Today's survival. I mean, this whole race today has nothing to do with how fast you are. There's been so much carnage today and so many accidents, and we still have a couple of restarts to go where it's going to get aggressive. People are going to continue to be all give, but Raj's done a nice job, and hopefully he can survive.
Okay, Jamie, maybe you still do this. I don't want to assume, but Raj still takes notes on paper.
I turned 50 on Wednesday, and I'm digital. So.
I hate that you got that in and I didn't.
That's why I went ahead and did it.
Hey, we talk about Brent Cruz and where he is in relation to that cut line. Huge opportunity for him the next couple of weeks because we know how good he is on the road. But I'm going to tell you what, next Saturday on CW is just going to be special. We're heading to Coronado Island, Naval Base Coronado, San Diego, California. This is going to be one of the greatest things that NASCAR has ever done. We're going to have qualifying on live, CW Saturday, and then our race coverage begins at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. I know you've been out there, Ross, and what we are going to experience just in the NASCAR community is going to be something that we've never seen before.
This will be a weekend that I will never forget for the rest of my life. No matter how the competition goes for me personally and the one car, I will never forget racing.
San Diego will be next weekend.
What this will mean for our country and so many men and women, and what it means for me. Al Neese, my Truck Series owner, is going to come out and enjoy the weekend with the team and with me all the way through the weekend through Sunday. So hearing him, and I've asked him to tell some stories to me, like I've asked him to shed some light. He was there on the naval base when he was in service, so wow, as a Marine, so very, very special to hear it from a veteran like Al.
Well, and I'll tell you, the sailors that are out there that call that home, they are absolutely fired up about what's coming to their home turf. Let's hear from Sam Mayer's crew chief with Kim.
Yeah, Jason Trincheri, speaking of fired up, he's from an hour away, has never won at his home racetrack, so how nervous are you right now?
Pretty nervous. I mean, this Audubon Chevy's been pretty good all day, and Haas Factory built us a nice hot rod. This is a brand new car, so have Sheldon helping us there on the restart. It's pretty cool, and now we got Cole's up there too, so hopefully we can keep working together and get away from the pack.
Sam's been really aggressive on restarts. Is there anything else you can tell him at this point?
No, I mean, that's
right.
what I just said.
Getting
I
the
can't
choose.
believe I'm as nervous as I am. It's out of my hands now. But no, we called the race pretty good. Everybody down here did a great job. Awesome pit stops today. We gave like 5 on one of them, so hopefully we can close it out.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jason telling me he was shaking as these final laps wind down again, looking for his first home track win here at Pocono Raceway.
Thoughts on the choose? We're going to get a restart with 8 to go.
Well, the bottom worked out for him last time, but it didn't work out the way I feel like we all thought it was going to. And based on what we've seen out of the 19 car in the last 15 minutes, I can say he's going to make it 3 wide. There's no doubt that inside row is going to be put 3 wide here. Brent Cruz is going to be extremely aggressive. He's a couple of laps fresher on tires, and he's got a really fast car. It's all about getting hooked up, though, and that initial push that you can get, and giving Justin the outside again. He overdrove the entry of turn 1. He's going to get another shot out of here. Probably won't overdrive it this time. He's going to be able to adjust to that. It's going to be fun to watch.
And 3 rows of Junior Motorsports in the outside lane because Cruz goes to the inside, Byron goes outside, and right behind him is Connor Zilic. You think that will pay big dividends for Allgaier here as well. Aerial coverage this afternoon brought to you by the Lucas Oil Helicopter.
As we work our way through the tunnel turn, you talked about the 3 Junior Motorsports cars in the outside lane. The 2 front rows are all Hendrick engines, so they all know they've got the same power, with Brent Cruz inside of row 3 being the lone Toyota in the top 3 rows.
I'll remind you as we go green with 8 to go, Jamie's predicting multiple restarts here. We've not had an overtime in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Nice work, Adam.
In 2026. I'm just laying it out there.
That's kind of wild. We haven't had any overtime races this
8
year.
laps remaining. Front row, Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier.
All right.
Mayer looking for his first win of the year. Allgaier
Here we go. Going to be 8 laps left. Green flags in the air.
Anticipation here as we come into the restart zone, but Sam Mayer with the push and the launch.
Good timing by Creed and Mayer to get a little bit of a run right there. The 19 joins him. Is he going to make it 3 wide?
Sam Mayer.
Down into 1.
Here comes Allgaier on the outside. Gets a good run there. Sheldon's falling back.
Justin Allgaier off of turn 1. He takes
Oh, man.
the top spot away from Sam
Almost
Mayer.
made contact with Byron there.
Wow, look at the 88. Was able to get down in front of the car right behind him. I think that's Creed.
It's going to be clearly between Mayer and Allgaier here.
He had to because
I
he
believe.
was so far behind getting in. It's almost like Mayer was a little bit lazy on his entry, thinking
That was a good run for Allgaier.
that he needed.
Sam Mayer would take that turn 1 back and have another go at it if he could. So worried about keeping the push to his back bumper, keeping his teammate Sheldon Creed lined up with him. A bit of a shallow entry, and like you said, a bit backed up and maybe lazy on early lift into 1. Justin Allgaier doing Justin Allgaier things.
But we have 8 laps to go, and the 41 I feel like has been a little bit of a better car this second half of the race. He's going to have to roll his sleeves up and go to work right here, see what he can do to get by Allgaier. You see he's running just a little bit lower line. Key at Pocono is just trying to get some fresh air on the nose. You can get that left front fender out just a little bit. Even though it's not the preferred line, the aero advantage that you get getting clean air makes a big difference. The one thing we've seen from the 41 all race long is he's been able to exit and be a little bit lower right through the middle of the corner. Again, just a little bit lower through the middle of the corner right there. He's got to get that timing worked out and maybe have the 7 make just a small mistake.
Dale Jr. was on the pit box when Junior Motorsports won here last year. Filling in for Marty Lindley, led Connor Zilic to the win. Bossman wants to win again today. He's got his family here. He wants his girls once again to experience victory lane. And the old veterans out front, 6 to go for Allgaier, but Mayer is right there with him.
And this is a great perspective because you can see the 2.
Oh, trouble! Oh!
There's caution coming off of 3.
Looks like someone took a hard hit. Caution is out.
On the entrance to pit road, where some spot
where
LeVar
Scott, yeah.
really torn up.
Huge impact by multiple cars right here. I couldn't
Crazy
tell who
crash.
that was on the outside, but the front of the car just destroyed. This car's ended up all the way on the inside of pit road.
It's our 10th caution of the day.
That was about a 2-minute and 5-second green flag run right there.
Got a piece of that.
Today is a day the Gosselin family would like
Dexter
to
Bean
forget.
involved.
Both cars, multiple incidents, an engine earlier, a crash in qualifying, multiple crashes in the race.
Yeah, multiple cars involved there.
Jeb Burton right there.
Jeb Burton involved.
They're checking on him to make sure he's okay. The net's down. He's stuck on the outside of the front row. I think that's the car that I could see the front being knocked off of.
Who in the world is Dexter Bean? Shouldn't you know, Jaden?
This is not a spot-on moment.
All right, so the perfect game for the Dodgers is done. That's not going to happen. But the no-hitter is still alive.
And look at what happened here.
It looks like Jeb.
This looks like he maybe had a flat where he got so loose. Oh, then LeVar Scott, he's made contact, I think, with the inside wall as well. I think something had to go wrong with Jeb with the position that he was in on the entry to 3.
Contact, Sammy Smith into the 99 into
the
Jeb.
99 got into him right there, pushed him up the track and just got him out of the groove.
He's right,
Now
cup
you're in the
race.
marbles. And now he's just chasing it, right? Like just trying to hang on.
And he kept it out of the outside wall.
LeVar came through there.
Falling right into LeVar's team.
You know, the other thing to think about when you watch LeVar Scott is it hadn't been all that long ago they extended the pit lane because we've had cars get involved in an accident coming off 3 and shoot all the way across over toward the pit wall where you have those crew members hanging out and working. So they extended that pit wall, and there's a good look at it, taking it back toward turn 3, I should say.
Wow, what a day.
Gosh, it's been wild.
It's just been, yeah, we're not done yet.
No, and we are not. And the aggression meter just continues to climb the closer you get to the end. And I wondered if we might get a red flag just because of where this accident took place, and we are.
Yep, they're going to stop
So
the cars here.
We're going to turn to our first red flag of the afternoon. It comes out with 5 laps to go.
As we come to a stop here, if you're the leaders, for me, I instantly have to go into what's next. So Justin Allgaier now gets a choice.
So they're all coming to a
He's
stop.
won the restart, the last restart from the top after Sam Mayer took the bottom with a better push. What do you do if you're Justin Allgaier?
Yeah, and it's the first 4. When you look at Allgaier, Mayer, William Byron, and Sheldon Creed, because they're all going to get that decision of do I.
So red flag is out at 6:40.
They're going to be in the first 2 rows, and it's what have I done the last couple of times that's going to impact my decision that I make here. If you're Mayer, the one thing I can assure you is he's not going to baby it into turn 1 again, because based on
5
what we
laps
saw,
to go.
You know, he was a little easy getting into 1, and you said it, like those are the restarts.
You guys see that little bit of
you
catch
don't
fencing
find
that just
you
looks
didn't
like
win.
it's
You beat yourself up on
right next to
that long.
Allgaier's
And
car?
you're like, if I could just have that over again. Well, he's going to get
Looks like it's
another
really
chance
messed
at it
up.
right here.
Kim?
Yeah, standing here with team owner Dale. You got 2 cars in the top 3. Justin Allgaier, though, looking for his first Pocono win in this series. What have you liked that you've seen from him, specifically late in the race?
His restarts, he's really good on those. See that last restart where he just goes around the top like that. It's just impressive. You know, when you get old as he is, you start to take less risks. But he's still got a little. He's got a lot of passion and a lot of. That's why they call him a Gator. But Sam's had a great car. Sam's probably the better car, and you know, we've worked with Sam in the past, and it'd be good to see him have success here today. So some mixed emotions up there, but love what I'm seeing out of Justin. And Byron's had a pretty good race. I don't know exactly what he's fighting to get better, but Quapple's been aggressive on restarts. We've got a few spots here with him late in this race, and we'll see if we can do some more. Zilich has had a eventful one, but I figured he would dominate because his spoiler's like way higher than everybody else's. But anyhow, it's been pretty interesting.
Well, you were crew chief of record last year at this race when Zilich won it. Do you wish you were calling the shots on the box again?
It's nerve-wracking. I had some help that day. You know, Letarte was up there, and you know, good strategy kind of fell in our lap. But yeah, we had a great driver with Zilich. But this is fun. Justin's, you know, Justin might be able to get it done. These restarts are crazy at the end. You get the right, you know, depends on who gets the right push, who connects, who commits to each other. Somebody might get put 3 wide, and Sam will send it. So we know that. So we don't know how turn one's going to go if we'll come out on top.
And finally, I know Isla and Nicole, you want to get them back to victory lane. Did they learn anything in victory lane last year that they maybe will do differently this year to celebrate?
Nicole did not like victory lane last year for some reason. She was really in a bad mood. So
what's up,
this time around,
Marcia Brighton? How's it going?
But they're going to go to Sonoma as well. So we got another shot there if we don't get it today.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
That is Dale Jr., team owner of the current leader here at Pocono Raceway.
Who's a better spokesperson for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, Justin Allgaier or Dale Jr.? I mean, he's giving love to everybody inside the top 10. Let's go back. He referenced the importance of this restart. We know this is where it could all be decided. Let's go back and look at that last restart, and you guys analyze how this all shook out.
Well, if you watch that inside row,
The Dodgers are 3 outs away from a no-hitter.
41, the 00, the 19 hat. It was perfect right here. Great job getting pushed down. The 88's on the 7th. They've already got those guys cleared. I thought Allgaier was hosed right there. Dude, he sailed it off in there on the outside. And I think a little bit of that, Ross, was Justin overdriving that corner, trying to make up the difference. And Sam thinking maybe he had a little bit of a buffer right there and didn't have to overdrive it.
Don't expect Sam to make that mistake twice. He's been here long enough. I know he's only, you said 22, which is hard for me to imagine. As from my point of view, I thought he was older, but he seems like he's been here working at his craft for so long. But yes, he will learn and adapt. And with 2 Hendrick engines, 2 Chevys, they're going to have a. Selfishly, I was glad when Justin got the lead because I do think the 41 is stronger, and I wanted to watch it play out with Sam trying to pass him back.
You know, it's been some kind of day at Pocono, and it all began this morning with practice. It continued in qualifying, and it's not let up in the race. 10th caution of the afternoon leads to a red flag. This incident coming off of turn 3. Some heavy hits. More from Pocono after this on CW.
The goose, the grime, the gunk. How do you get it off? Hi, Adam J here for Abracadabra, the contractor strength wonder cleaner that removes the toughest stuff on the planet like magic. Abracadabra is strong enough for my job site, yet gentle enough to work wonders on your home. Abracadabra does what other products can't. Now this is a big problem. Abracadabra has the muscle to melt expanding foam like snow. Remove pure grease in a single swipe. And Abracadabra is gentle enough to remove duct tape from this tissue. Now that's amazing. Nothing's quicker on tape and stickers than Abracadabra. Remove stubborn gum in your hair or anywhere, and crayon marks on the wall disappear before your eyes. And off the paper too. For cruddy caulk and sealants, now break that bond with a touch of your wand. Get tar off that car in a flash. Melt sap away with a spray, and grimy rims sparkle like new. Abracadabra works wonders on concrete. Oil stains disappear. Tire marks vanish.
It's delicate enough to clean the makeup off my blouses, the dirt on my shoes, and even the dirtiest, greasiest oven.
Nasty barbecue with Abracadabra. Just dip it and strip it, and you'll be grilling in no time. Clean tar off this $100,000 car faster than you can say Abracadabra. Make just one thing spotless, and Abracadabra pays for itself. And if you're not completely satisfied, keep the bottle and we'll refund your money 100%. Call or go online to order your 8-ounce bottle of Abracadabra Wonder Cleaner now, and we'll upgrade your order to our jumbo 16-ounce bottle at no charge. Order now.
Coming up next, the stars of the Progressive AVP League hit the sand in Miami. Watch as the world's best battle to rule the beach all summer long. The Progressive AVP League from Miami comes your way next on CW. Closed captioning for today's race brought to you by Cerakote. The top detailers in the world trust Cerakote, shouldn't you? Get down to Carla.
Thanks, Adam. Here chatting with Jonathan Toney, the crew chief for Sheldon Creed right now. Obviously, both Haas factory cars doing well in the top 4. What do you need to see on your from your driver on this last restart as we get going?
Well, you know, Sheldon, he's a professional. He's been here and done this before, so I know he'll get up on the wheel and do what he can to put us in a position to win it. And you know, if not, hopefully we can push our teammate and get him out front. But it's been a good day for Haas Factory team and for this 00 and 41 guys. You know, just been everybody works hard back at the shop, brings us good hot rods. Makes it look pretty easy for us when they build us good fast race cars like this.
Now, I said it was going to be the last restart. Do you think it is?
I'm going to say I wouldn't bet against that this is not going to be the last restart. This place gets crazy for sure. You know, big old wide racetrack. You think we could run around here and not hit each other, but they figure out a way to, you know, everybody's battling hard and wants to win the race, and sometimes they just run into each other. So, I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Red flag has been lifted. After 7 minutes, about almost 8 minutes.
Red flag has been lifted. We're back under caution. We'll be coming around to 4 laps to go. So we should be able to get the restart within the scheduled distance. We'll wait and see if we get another yellow that would produce our first overtime of the year. You notice the sponsor there, V-Light, they do a great job.
Oh, and now the no-hitter's over.
Veterans, wanted to get a pop in for them and everything that they bring to the table, supporting veterans and our nation's military. All right, this is going to be something. Hey, you go back to the choose and just all the thought processes that go in evaluating the end of this race. Here's Allgaier Radio.
All right, Gator, you're pretty good on restarts, buddy. It's your deal. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. We're going to go give it everything we got right here. Yeah, that last one was nice. Yeah, old Willie B was pushing like a son of a gun. Felt like we had the old afterburners.
So I think we're going to probably have 3 to go, maybe 2 to go when we go back green. So it will be in regulation.
Discussion of you know, the inside or the outside row. We talked about those first 4 guys and where they were going to choose, and we've seen the leader take the inside a lot. But if you're Allgaier and you got the lead from the outside, I think that's hard to give that up.
Earlier, we heard Sam Mayer's crew chief Jason say the report he was shaking earlier. I can't imagine what he's going through now through all of this. And I keep seeing Dale Jr.'s watch.
Come here, buddy.
That's one that registers heart rate. I'd love to know what Dale's heart rate's running right now if he could fire it
I got
up.
the dog.
You know, his car's been a little banged up today, but he's got 4 of them inside the top 10. The only one that's not there, Sammy Smith, who was involved in that incident. But Allgaier leading. You got Byron up there. Connor Zilich is 10th, and Carson Waffle in the 7th position prior to the choose in the 9 car.
As we circle another lap behind this beautiful Chevy Corvette. Looking down the leaderboard in 12th, Harrison Burton. Remember, he ran long, caught that caution, had to start way back out in the high 20s, almost 30th place with all the cars on the lead lap. Has driven up to 12th.
Look who we got here.
Still don't think he's in position to go fight for the win, but on the verge of the top 10 for Sam Hunt Racing.
Well, and he hasn't had a top 10 finish this year. But you think about this, you get 3 or 4 here on the restart, get another caution, and all of a sudden, those tires maybe do pay off late in the race. And he has won here, went to victory lane in ARCA competition, and I said it earlier, but he officiated Jeff Redding on the off week. So, I mean, this guy's very versatile.
You think he was more nervous for the ceremony or for this restart?
Well, I talked to him at Nashville in anticipation of him making his debut officiating a wedding, and he seemed pretty loose. So I don't know how nervous he was, but at that time he felt very comfortable with his role in the ceremony.
I'd say a couple beers get you in the right mindset to go do that, right?
The old liquid courage fixes everything, doesn't it, Jamie? So we'll do the choose with 3 to go. We'll get the green flag with 2 to go. So it won't officially be overtime, but really works the same way, right? 2-lap shootout, and once that leader gets back to the white flag, the next flag would end the race. If the caution comes out prior to that, then we would reset and officially go into overtime.
Well, if these 2 guys on the front row are side by side through one or through the tunnel, you know they're both going to go for it. There's going to be no give here at all. It's going to be, because whoever can clear most likely will lead that next lap and is going to be the winner. So it's going to be all about getting to the front. If we don't get another caution, just can't wait to see what Allgaier decides to do right here inside.
All right, getting the choose here.
Not a last-minute decision. I saw a little weep in that 7th car. Decides to go to the top, which I agree with.
It's exactly the same restart that we had last time. You see that bottom or the inside row.
I think it's going to be a wild finish. He is the best dog.
Here, though, is that Allgaier is going to get to dictate when they launch. And the last restart, we talked about the timing of how Mayer and Creed and Brent Cruz, all that timing had a little bit of momentum going down into turn one. Something I've seen today, though, is that it's almost like whoever gets the better restart doesn't win into turn one. They win for a little while, and you think they're going to clear, and then the side draft starts, and the other row prevails. Let's hear what William Byron thinks about this restart. Kim?
Yeah, William Byron getting ready for this restart. A little extra incentive, though, for crew chief Marty Lindley. Remember, the 88 won last year, but Dale Jr. was the crew chief of record. Marty Lindley suspended last year, too many lugs missing the previous race. So, again, a little extra incentive. But I want to go back to what something he said to me before the race that stood out, that this is going to be a hard race, lots of things to battle, and he felt like experience behind the wheel was going to pay off. So he was looking at both his driver, the 7, the 20, were guys he had pinpointed, and obviously experience coming into play with William missing that last wreck. Battling a little bit lateral, though, on that 88.
Well, Byron was 2 feet from being on the record in the tunnel just a little bit ago, so to be in a position to maybe have a shot to win this is huge right now.
And just like a crew chief,
all right, like I said, going to be a 2-lap shootout.
The leader that you're faster. Marty Lindley will say,
this is not overtime. This is in regulation.
And whenever that comes up next, he'll say, yep.
Once the leader crosses the white flag, the next flag will end the race, whether it's the caution or the checkered flag.
In that 88 car in Chicago, in Indianapolis today, it's the 2017 champ William Byron.
Who's going to win it? It's going to be a wild finish.
Junior Motorsports, teammate in front of him. Allgaier, the control.
Allgaier and Mayer on the front row.
2 laps to go.
The one thing with Allgaier being outside is if he sticks his hand out and waves to try to time it out, Mayer can see that. So it's a little bit different.
All right.
These guys trying to work each other.
Green flag's back in the air. 2 laps remaining.
On each other as we go green.
Here comes Creed. Come on, Sheldon. Sheldon on the inside.
Allgaier getting a shove from William Byron. Brent Cruz in the mix.
And Allgaier pulls away with the lead. Here comes Byron for second. Sheldon falling back multiple spots.
Look at Brent Cruz down low.
Brent Cruz into second. But Allgaier's pulling away.
He'll be in the preferred lane. We'll see what Raja decides to do. Looks like he's going to have him cleared down in the tunnel. You got to feel good if you're the 7 right now.
Disastrous restart for the Haas factory team. Both of them out of contention for the win here.
Now, if you're Allgaier, you want to get off the turn.
Coming to the white flag. Byron's in second. He has not led a lap today.
Caution and another restart.
White flag is in the air one more time around Pocono Raceway for Justin Allgaier.
Trying to win for the first time here at Pocono.
He's never won at Pocono.
Half-second gap between first and second, then second and third. Allgaier's got to make a huge mistake here or have an issue for Byron to be able to get by. Brent Cruz with another exceptional run. Hits top 5 every single race he can finish.
They've never been here on track before this morning in practice, but he's getting it done again. And a huge points day after winning a stage.
And he had a little bit of momentum right there on William Byron. I don't know that he's going to be able to get to his inside, though.
And Allgaier comes around on the final turn.
Coming off of turn 3 for the final time. Going to add another track.
Justin Allgaier is going to do it. He is going to win the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Race at fucking Pocono. Justin Allgaier is the winner.
I love you guys again.
Brett Cruz comes in second.
Thank you, William Byron, buddy. Heck of a job. You boys crushed it. I'm so proud of you. Super cool to have Adela here.
I think technically he needs to thank Sheldon Creed on that restart because the fact that he made it 3 wide on his teammate.
Yeah, it was about a minute and 57-second green flag run to end the race. Wild race it was today.
Saw in the background of the pit crew celebrating.
Allgaier led 35 laps, the most laps of anyone today. Taylor Gray led 24 laps.
Open, the lights turn on every day. Joe Mattis is there to celebrate with him.
Get a look at this restart right here. Creed made the decision to go to the inside. You can't get mad at him for wanting to go on or win the race, but ultimately they lost the momentum. You see Byron giving the 7 that huge push on the outside. Justin had a similar restart last time, and then Creed slid up. Could have blocked Mayer again, even more frustrating on that end for the 41.
Twice Allgaier had been a runner-up here. Climbs to the top today. This marks the 21st different track where he's been to victory lane. And it's fitting that he was there with William Byron, because you think about what those two have meant to this organization, both delivering championships for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and everyone at Junior Motorsports. And once again, the man that's in charge gets to celebrate with his family. And now the victory celebration brought to you by KFC.
Allgaier's burning it down.
Let it rip, Justin Allgaier.
Yeah, he is really burning it down.
He's getting pretty good at this. He's got plenty of experience at it. For Andrew Overstreet, I think about the crew behind Justin Allgaier. Think about stepping into this role with so much success by the team as a whole. Obviously, last year, well-documented. Connor Zilic, 10 wins. He wasn't technically in all of them. But to step into the 7 car with Justin Allgaier and Andrew Overstreet, a former neighbor of mine in Mooresville, continuing to set the bar there at Junior Motorsports in that beautiful Carolina Carport Chevy.
I was down doing the pre-race with Carla earlier today, and we're standing right by the 7 car when we did our picks. And I picked Justin to win the race today, and he grabbed me, went off air, and he's like, "You gotta stop doing that." He's like, "It's a lot of pressure when you pick us to win," but congrats to those guys, able to get it done again this year.
I mean, 11 wins in 17 races is just
Dale is happy.
What Junior Motorsports has done as an organization.
See you all about 75 minutes. Yep.
Leading the charges, Allgaier.
Be live at 8:25 for the NBA Finals.
Half of their trips to victory lane. And here's the deal. Those guys that came in behind him in the standings had issues. Not that he needed a bigger advantage, as we now have 7 races to go to the chase. I hate to tell you, Allgaier, we're going to reset this thing, and your lead's only going to be 25 points, because right now, he's got 250 to the man in second. Just remarkable. Turned 40 a week ago, and he still got it. I'd say he's in as good a shape right now as he's ever been when you think about his physical fitness routine, and he certainly knows how to celebrate. Here's Dylan.
Team celebrated with him on the pit wall down the front straightaway just a moment ago. Went down there and gave them a smoke show, and now they've made the jaunt down here to the start-finish line to celebrate with their driver. And what more can be said about this group and this team? But first win for Justin at Pocono. As we've talked about, he's been trying to get that Eagle Trophy for a long time. And Justin, I want to talk about these restarts and how high commitment they had to be. We saw you sail it off into the high side of turn 1 to get around Mayer with 2 restarts to go, but that last one, did everything work out exactly like you needed it to get the win?
First of all, I got to say a huge thank you to Wayne Byron, because without that shove at the end of the race, it was probably game over. This crowd, though, you all fans, I mean, I can't even describe it to you how cool it was. Seeing you guys all cheering. I'm so proud of this race team. Everybody at Carolina Carports for believing in this race team. Everybody at Junior Motorsports, Chevrolet, the Hendrick Engine Shop, all of our partners, Brandt, RB's, Logistics, HendrickCars.com, helmets. I mean, just everybody that's a part of this program. It means so much, and you know this season has been special. And Andrew Overstreet, this whole 17, this pit crew.
Yeah, Allgaier has a 250-point lead over Jesse Love. That's crazy.
I get to go home tonight, go watch my daughter play softball tomorrow, which doesn't happen very often, so I'm excited for that. And we're going to go celebrate this one for sure.
Enjoy that. Congratulations. Just the second time in Justin Allgaier's career, he's won 5 times in a single season. This has been one for the books for sure for the 17.
No doubt. And such a long road ahead, and more success on the way, you have to believe. It's a family affair at Junior Motorsports. And one of the guys that has delivered so frequently is Justin Allgaier. He always seems to find a way. And today he does it for the first time at Pocono. It's never a bad day when you make the boss happy. And Dale Jr. gets to do the photos in victory lane with the family again. A fun afternoon.
Back to watching the World Cup for you.
Number 7.
Well, enjoy it. I'll see you guys at, I'll be live at 8:25 for NBA Finals Game 5. Knicks have a 3-1 lead, so it is, if they win tonight, they will win the title. Game 5 from San Antonio, Texas, the Frostbank Center. I'll be live for that. Like I said, about an hour, 25 minutes from now. But yeah, congrats to Justin Allgaier. Once again, reminder, I will not be live for the Cup race tomorrow. because I will be at the race tomorrow. Can't wait for tomorrow's stream. Yep, I don't think that'll be happening, Jaden. But yeah, I will read off the stream schedule for next week, though. Monday is my birthday. I will not be live, unfortunately. I wish there was something I could be live for, but there's not. So I won't be live on Monday. Tuesday, there's two options. Option one is the priority. It is NBA Finals Game 6. That's if it's necessary. That'd be live at 8:25. And then if the series ends tonight, then I'll be live for the Blue Jays and the Red Sox on Tuesday night at 6:35. Wednesday, I'll be live for the Blue Jays and the Red Sox at 6:35. Thursday, I will not be live. And then Friday, there's two options. Option one, which is the priority, is NBA Finals Game 7, if necessary. I would be live at 8:25 for that. If there's no Game 7, though, I'll be live for the San Diego truck race. I'll be live at 6:55 p.m. for that. Saturday, I'll be live for the O'Reilly race from San Diego. I'll be live at 4:15 for that. And then Sunday, I'll be live for the Cup race at San Diego at 3:45. Is this really Derek Cope? I would love that, Derek. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'll get the VIP ticket. Mr. Derek Cope, 1990 Daytona 500 winner, and also won at Dover in 1990. Most people don't remember that, but I know that. You said it first, Jaden, but I'm the streamer, so I get I'm the streamer. I'm the talent here, so I get the fucking VIP pass. I'm gonna hang out with 1990. Dover winner, Derek Cope, and Daytona 500 winner. The Flaker? What do you... Oh, Jesus Christ, Jaden. It's a Rowdy's tickets? Okay, well... Alright, Jaden, have fun with, have fun with Derek Cope at San Diego. You guys get into contact with each other somehow. I don't know how you'll do it, but yeah. All right, bye, guys. I'll see you guys in about an hour or